There we go.
Yeah, no, I'm going we'll go Aikman right there. We're going to the 90s icy whites. That's all we got left. That's all I got left. All the jerseys are still in the process of being washed properly.
Right, guys,
you couldn't even get the jersey out.
Yeah,
we're just showing that star.
Busy. I'm representing the star.
We got stars all around here. Let's end this game quick with Zeke with a quick 3-yard run up the gut.
The problem is I only have one white jersey because I really don't. I don't really rep the lighter colors. I have pretty much everything I have is like cowboy navy blue. So the only white jersey I have is a 19. So. And that one was not ready to go on deck. So there we go. What's up, Rack City? Yeah, guys, obviously we are a little bit behind since this is a Thursday night football game. I think the only people who get it local are going to be...
Are we behind? This is right off the prime, yeah. So this
the chat's about a minute ahead of us,
That's almost impossible. Unless they're watching in Dallas. Another run on second down by Zeke.
Some people are.
But then we ain't watching the chat.
Look, the good
Chat's
news is,
out of the rotation.
Don't worry, guys. Like I said, we finally, within the last month or so, fiber finally came into our neighborhood, so we're going to be switching our internet to that.
That's nothing to do with this, though. That has to do with just Amazon Prime. I guess they're just delayed when local channels.
Well, I think we are going to still have a faster speed, though.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, I don't know.
Either way, now it's a 3rd and 3 for our Cowboys.
3rd and 3. I don't mind another run here.
12:45 left in the first quarter.
We just can't run on a first down incompletion. Here's the play action
here.
Oh, great defense by number 99. Now we got a punt. Typical Cowboy start.
Damn.
So, by the way, the captains tonight versus the Titans, Tyron Smith, right tackle Tyron Smith, right there, actually part of the blocking that led to that play, unfortunately. I mean, he actually watched CeeDee Lamb bunch him out of their way, and then that goes to him on a predictable pass. Predictable play by I don't say Kellen Moore is not on fault on that. I'm just saying he did his job there and was watching Dak's eyes the whole way. Great defensive play.
That had nothing really to do with Tyron Smith there.
No, I know. It was the Tyron Smith side.
Yeah.
Tyron Smith is the offense. We're punting, by the way. First drive. What do you expect? Tyron Smith on offense is our captain. On defense, it's Carlos Watkins, number 91. And a linebacker, but a special teams that you're seeing right now is Luke Gifford for special teams as the punt goes to about the 12-yard line and they start the ball there. Unfortunately, with half a team and a practice squad, the rest of the group, unfortunately for us, we couldn't even drive down the field. We couldn't get more than a first down. That's pretty fucked up. That's fucked up. So another factor I want to bring up here, when it comes to this game, the refereeing staff. I know we always talk about, which is the refereeing crew in this thing. This game, we have, I hate this guy, Sean Hockley. Sean Hockley, guy, this is the officiating crew we're getting. The last time he officiated a Cowboy game, he gave the Cowboys, his crew assessed 14 penalties for 166 yards, which is a franchise record for the Cowboys. Never allowed that many yards on penalties before. That was Thanksgiving last year against the Raiders. So Sean Hockley, last time we saw him, 2021, it was not a good situation for us. And, of course, went to overtime and lost. Like a shitload of those penalties were Anthony Brown was not in this game today. Home teams are a league best 10-4, though. When Hockley is the referee. 10-4 home team. We're the away team this game, so we'll see how that goes. I will say one thing: this at the very least, it's a great test for the Cowboys to see how disciplined we are.
Good point.
If you look at the weeks,
especially compared to some of the earlier weeks in the season where we were getting.
Well, that's exactly what I was saying. We had 10. Right? This is for the beginning of the year. We had 10, 5, 8, 4, 5, 10, 7, 6, 9, 6, 13 penalties, and after that, week 11, 13 penalties. Week 12, 13, 14, and 15, 3 penalties, 2 penalties, and 4 penalties. Let's keep that streak. That's a fantastic streak. Keep that streak going. Some of the things I want to check in this game and watch for, Malik Davis, 34. He will be playing more in the second half, I hope, because that means we got this game sewed up. But right now, this is one drive. Don't know if that's looking that way yet. I want to see him having a good rushing game. Tyron Smith, I want him to have a clean pass protection game on the right side. It's important going forward. Micah Parsons with his club hand. And I want him getting involved. I know he has no sacks, 1 sack in 4 games for him. That's very bad for him, not for most people. But DeMarcus Lawrence also, can he get in there and get a sack and wake the fuck up a little bit? D-Law, come on. Turpin, can he get a return for a touchdown? I know we've been talking about it all year. We're hoping. But I don't know. I don't know if it's going to make a difference, but that freezing, ice-cold kind of rain coming down, wearing our Arctic helmet, our Arctic color rush combination. Hopefully, this is the number one thing to me, and you guys know what I'm going to say, no injuries. Everyone healthy.
That's the number one thing,
That's
right?
all that
Cowboy
matters.
Mosh, much love to you.
What's up, Mosh?
Titan Anderson, what's up? He said just checking in. Hello and hi, man.
Appreciate everybody here. Titan Anderson, enjoy. You guys got the
well
stop.
Well done, I guess, for this one drive so far.
Yeah, hey, listen. That looks Joshua Dobbs. We didn't study for this guy. He barely had time to study for the Tennessee Titans, but they have as many first downs as our team does right now. They just got a first down on first down. The Titans are 0-3. 0-3 this year when allowing 100 yards rushing or more in a game. That's the worst in the NFL. The Cowboys have rushed for 100 yards or more in 13 games this year. That's the fourth most in the NFL. We have thrown for 20-plus yards on 16 of 134 attempts since Week 13. That's the third best in the NFL. The Titans have allowed 20 yards plus on 12% of attempts since Week 13. That's second worst in the NFL. Here we go. We got to get the stop here on the run.
Done.
We do. We collapse that down quick. That's DeMarcus Lawrence.
Man.
Giving you the best.
Curse, like, you guys saw him moving around there. If you guys are watching, he was, like, putting a lot of pressure, just kind of running up, running back, like, adjusting as well. But it just, something about Curse just hypes me up.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. Just watching him.
I also got that Titan blood. Right, Titan Anderson? That Titan blood in here. Appreciate him.
Asmodeus, what's up? I see you there in the chat. Much love to you. So now it's a 2nd and 9.
And by the way, I'm still a little sick. So again, I'd be a little better, but I'm still sick. So I put a little less potion in here.
Yes, and bear with us, obviously, here. So they do fake it.
They
fake a run.
He's being
he gets the first.
Trayvon Diggs wants a holding penalty. Looks like he's going to get it.
Oh, there's a flag, yeah.
Yep. And that was a different quarterback in there that time. Looks like Dobbs went out and Malik Willis went in. There you go. Trayvon Diggs was held. Like he was hoping to get the call. He did.
There you go.
So that's good. And by the way, I know Cowboys Mosh in the house. We're gonna have to figure that out, brother. On those jerseys, you got to tell some of the family members here what's going on.
This is we're all going crazy, guys, and unfortunately, with our house situation and stuff, it'll be no. I'm just saying, Monday's the soonest that.
Oh, well, I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about telling the winners of the we're gonna have to tell like Mary Alvarez and a couple others that. It's been a major delay and post office wise, and this is the worst it's ever been. So it can't have this happen again. That's just nice knocked down by the
Tank,
Cowboys.
Or was it
Micah?
Gallimore?
I don't know. Gallimore went after the ball, but we'll talk about it later, Mosh.
I know they're showing Gallimore on screen, so I'm thinking it might have been Gallimore.
Yeah,
unless they're showing him because he's coming out. I don't know.
All right, let's see who knocked it down.
Let's see.
DeMarcus Lawrence, yeah.
Tank, okay, yeah.
Yeah, DeMarcus Lawrence, nice play there.
Well
we'll talk about it later, Mosh. I didn't mean to bring it. Just that you caught me off
real
guard
quick, if you are kind of waiting on a jersey from us, say it all with us. Fuck the post office.
Yeah, I think there's 3 jerseys that are delayed, and one from the household here, but 3 jerseys that really have to get to us as soon as possible. And
3rd and 16 here.
I apologize
quick jump off.
to all the family members there. Unfortunately, almost a first down. The 3rd and 16, they couldn't get it. They got about 10 of those yards back, though. Forcing the punt here, the defense doing their job against a very basic, bland, offensive kind of...
Tank definitely went hard on that play, I will say that.
Tank got again, he knocked the ball down. He just went hard on this play, almost got there and made a play. He went to tackle, I think, right? From behind.
Yeah.
Great stuff. And of course...
Leftover...
And we'll go back to the beginning where the first play on this set of downs, not the first set of downs.
Yeah.
But he made the great run stop as well. So... 4th and 5, they're punting. Let's see what we do. They have nothing to lose. They might play some fake shit going on. Nope, they're punting here. We almost blocked it.
Ooh.
Almost blocked it.
Please don't tell me we hit him.
Turpentine, can we get a return? No, how about a fumble? He gets out of there, almost fumbled it. He was bumbling the ball around.
I think we ran into their
punter?
I don't know. The punter's...
That'll be a first down.
Punter's going like this.
That'll be a first down because it's only 5 yards. Because of that good 3rd down play they got, they might get a first down.
They're talking about it now.
Even if it's roughing the kicker, not rushing the kicker, not roughing it. Roughing is a first down, but running into the kicker is 5 yards, and that would give them an automatic first down. Unfortunately.
Shout out to the Mod Squad, by the way.
Good. Illegal motion.
There we go. So that's why the punter said it was on me. It was probably him.
I would repunt it if I was them. Make him repunt it.
Natiba Lariano Ali, much love with a $2
holiday. Appreciate you. Let me get you on the board when you go over what Loriano had to say.
Said, please get me a date with a cowboy cheerleader.
I wish we could. We can't. We don't have that kind of pull here.
Sorry. I think... Let me see. I guess if you come by another night, I think Cassie Stewart might have a plug for you or something. But outside of that, I don't think we know.
We don't know any cowboy cheerleaders. Sorry about
that. Sorry, man. Good news is you can always just get a girlfriend and get her a cowboy cheerleading outfit
or wife.
Just saying, yes. So real quick, shout out. Thank you once again there for that $2 holler. Let me go back real quick. Hit up some comments here. Asmodeus said, MCF, you certainly don't sound sick. Different kind of sick,
No,
guys.
it's not like a cold.
Yes.
It's a stomach situation, guys. It's not good. And if I leave here, you know what I'm doing. If I leave here, I'm either puking or the other way. So, again, it's unfortunate. It's been like this for 24 hours. It's gotten better, but I still got a lot of aches and pains from that. Yeah. So, let me just leave it at that.
So, real quick, Nodak said, I'm done with Turpin. Honestly, I just think he needs rest. I'm not even going to lie.
What?
Like,
I don't
Turpin, no. I'm just saying, like, Turpin's been playing nonstop for so long. Like, I
don't think he needs any rest. There's no rest to be had. He's hardly had any chances to. What does he need rest from?
He's been playing football nonstop.
Oh,
for like
you mean his career?
In a row?
That's
what I'm trying to say. Like,
but baby, he hasn't done anything. The thing is, look, here's what I'm trying to say. I agree that we'd love to see more, but I disagree with that comment because he hasn't even got a chance to do shit. Like he has to fair catch it, or he took that ball, he bobbled that one there. I'm saying he has 2 bobbled punts in the whole season. And one of them was a costly one, and this one. So to me, listen, he's a Pro Bowler for a reason. I'm cool with. We finally got ourselves a punt returner that's scary to other teams, and we want to cut him. Nah, I ain't cutting him. But I know you're saying. I understand what you're saying now about rest. As far as this year, he hasn't done enough shit to need rest. So he's getting rest this year just by being a kickoff, a punt returner, kickoff. He's not playing any offense, so he's getting rest, I believe, baby. But it's a different kind of rest. He's still doing the grind. He's been doing it for 3 years.
I meant it in a different way, but I don't really want to talk about Turpin that much right now. So
Turpin's the least of our problems.
Stubby 1085, much love to you. What's up? Pat Pfeiffer in the house as well.
Stubby in the house, yes.
John Womack, what's up? Joe Juarez saying those Arctic Rush uniforms look great.
And it's the same helmets we used in the throwback game in a couple of weeks ago in Thanksgiving against the Giants. It was just a solid blue, old school star on it, and we had our throwbacks. But this helmet, they took the throwback star off and they put the current star.
Good old-fashioned run to Zeke for nothing.
No game. What is Zeke doing there? And they got their main 2 interior guys out. That means that Biadasz, Zach Martin, Connor McGovern got to do a better job. I've seen two runs inside that have gained no yards. Got to do better. Because now, this is the situation I have a problem with on 2nd and 10. Sometimes Kellen Moore gets stupid and starts to run after either an incompletion on first or no game or loss for yards on second. This is a pass play. We got to get 5 yards back on this play.
2nd and 10 here.
Dak looks, throws,
There's
a penalty.
Flag,
we got about 8 yards, but it's probably illegal motion.
Shift or something.
Yeah, it's probably illegal shift, illegal motion. I'm assuming it's the running back. It's probably Zeke. A sloppy game by the Cowboys.
Somebody wasn't set, maybe?
A sloppy game by the Cowboys with an officiating crew that we got to fucking do better at. This coaching staff got to do better at getting these guys knowledgeable and disciplined. Oh, it's a free play for us. Free play.
Okay.
Tart, whatever his name is.
Well, there we go. We'll take that every day of the week.
I apologize to Zeke on that one. But
again, based off of that and when they threw the flag, I didn't even see the defensive player. I genuinely thought it was Zeke because that's what I was looking at moving.
But that's the thing. You're allowed to shift as long as you are doing it. It's a different rule.
McCarthy looked a little confused and pissed there. I don't know.
Either way, 2nd and 5. That's a big 2nd and 5. Now we just gained. There's a first down. Same play to Dalton Schultz. The other one would get us
middle for a first down.
The other one probably got us about 8 yards. This one got us like 12 yards. So hey, thank you for the penalty for once for this officiating crew. But we need to stay disciplined, and this is a test I want to see from this Cowboy team because I don't want to see penalties against a officiating crew that loves to throw penalties against us. And we know this is a fact for this officiating crew. That's part of practice to me. That's part of preparation. Quick flip to CeeDee Lamb around the outside for no gain.
Yeah, we got nothing out of that.
That's a Kellen Moore trick play that was worth shit. So 2nd and 10. By the way, the Cowboy fans taking over Tennessee there, Nashville. So a lot of Cowboy fans in the crowd, and of course, who wants to see the Tennessee Titans?
I think part of it too is, as we know from just people here in the chat, a lot of Cowboy fans that are in Tennessee or in that general area took the chance to go out and see their Cowboys, right? So
yeah. That's fine.
No, sorry, I wanted to see how we lined up here. Looks like we went.
CD's going left to right. We got Noah Brown and Hendershot on the left, and we run left
back
to Zeke.
To the left, outside.
Hopefully no hold there.
He gets like 3 yards.
Yeah, he got 5 yards there. I think he got a good 4 or 5 yards. But I thought there was a hold. Thought there was a hold on the outside for a second because I saw Noah Brown kind of look a little weird. Thankfully, they didn't call a hold. 3rd and 5.
No, there you were right.
An attainable 5 yards here. Come on, Cowboys. Let's go back to Schultz.
I do see T.Y. Hilton out there.
We got our 3 receivers set now. No Noah Brown, but we got T.Y. because we're not running. We're running. You want to see Noah Brown out there. But we got Schultz on the left, bunched trips, and then now it's not trips, it's 2 and 2 because CeeDee's going from left to right in the slot, although that could be a penalty. 3rd and 5, he throws it wide open. T.Y. Hilton with the catch.
Easy peasy.
T.Y. Hilton doing his thing. Look at it, he's celebrating like last week, the same exact thing.
Let me grab my water real quick, actually.
And again, that could be, last week it was like a 49-yard gain. This was a, 7-yard gain. He still celebrates the same exuberance. And by the way, T.Y. Hilton with that 8-yard catch, first down for the Cowboys. That's the most important thing there. We got to keep driving down the field and scoring this team. We're on the 30-yard line. They should not be able to stop us at all, ever. Another pitch to the left. We got Malik Davis running outside. Follow your blockers. He does, young man, and gets about 3 yards. Former Florida Gator, undrafted rookie. He's going to have a lot of snaps in this game. Just watch for it. Zeke is going to come out sometimes. They're going to bring Malik Davis. But if we can get a little bit of a lead in this fucking team, you'll see a lot less Zeke, a lot more number 34 Malik Davis, and maybe even Allison. He might even jump in there for. Sorry about that. No, he might even jump in there for a snap or two as well towards the end of the game.
There we go. 2nd and 7 now. Just under 7 minutes.
Yep, we're on the 27 of the Tennessee Titans. Pulls it back out. Play action goes to the right side.
Oh.
Bad pass by Dak. A little out of it. Yes, but it was a flag. The reason why it was a bad pass was because Noah Brown couldn't get there.
Shoved, yeah.
Noah Brown was held, I think, or definitely interference. So
it looked like he was shoved.
No matter what, it's a first down. No matter what, I think he was trying to dive for it because he was good. So it was a pass interference, and Noah Brown was kept from going back to that ball, which again by the push knocked them back.
Yeah.
So of course, pretty obvious. Dak put the ball in the right spot. It's just Noah Brown would have been there if he wasn't pass interfered right there, 10 yards down the field, thrown.
Yeah.
By number 21.
Like, I love how right at the end, he's like, whoopsie. So
who is 21? Because they got a lot of backups right now. Roger McCreary, who's a starter, by the way, and he's a rookie starter. I do have something to say when we get back on defense about Micah Parsons, something to watch for. Malik Davis running up the middle, sneaking through there, just like Pollard, for about 7 yards. That's beautiful running by Malik Davis, who is, again, an undrafted rookie from Florida, from the Gators. And I think it's a great pickup by the Cowboys. I saw him in preseason and training camp. I'm like, this guy's got to make the team somehow, some way, and he did. So, great job there by Tyler Smith with a fucking lockup block right there. I'm telling you, that's our first-round pick, and he should be talked about, at least talked about, as the offensive rookie of the year. I know he won't be, but he should be given that consideration.
Now it's 2nd and 3, and we're on their 12, 11?
No, baby, we're on their 5.
Oh, there we are.
You're looking at the wrong way.
Sorry, I was looking at the wrong way.
Yeah. Timeout for who?
Tennessee? Yeah, so Tennessee uses their first timeout.
What's the chat? Let's hit up the chat because we're behind on them.
Yeah, all good. So, let me see here. No, Dak said Kellen's offense is old chief plays. There we go. So Griff181 said, I need more positivity in the commentary. Like
by us?
In the chat or by us? Because
I don't know. I mean, either way, I'm a hard motherfucker, and I'm not here to kiss ass on how great our Cowboys are. I'm here to see us. If we're a true playoff Super Bowl type team, we can't dilly-dally and fuck around and be proud about we won by 1. We got to destroy this fucking team.
It's a run to Zeke.
Nice move by Zeke.
But, he still gets the first.
No, it's a nice move. He cut back inside. He had the outside, but the guy, he set the edge.
I don't know. I think he might have cut a little more than even he intended.
Well, he did it. He did a hard cut on purpose because he wanted to try to sneak into the end zone there because he only had to beat one guy. And they slowed him down. But I think number 30 over there for them set the edge pretty well. Going outside. There he goes. And again, we brought him back to the teeth of the defense. Yeah, you see it better
from that angle.
Yeah, he teeth of the defense. The 56 made the tackle, but that's fine. Again, I don't even know these guys play. Most of these guys are backups.
I know.
And third stringers. Who's 56? Monty Rice. We talked about him last night. That's what they're down to. Dak's going out as a fucking receiver, and Zeke's running one of Kellen Moore trick plays for 2 yards to the 1 yard line with Zeke. Now, Zeke gets one more touchdown. Is that 9 or 8? I forget.
Well, they're gunning for it right now.
Yeah, but I'm saying, is it 9 or 8 consecutive games in a row for Zeke?
Didn't he just get 7 in the last
I don't know.
one?
It might be. I don't know if it was 7 or 8 last time, but whatever it is, he is just a couple back on Emmitt Smith if he gets another touchdown anytime in this game.
No, I think it's that he had 7, so that means last time was 8, so this would be 9. No?
Okay, I don't know. They'll say it when he scores. Because we're going to run here, although it could be easily it's a run up the gut. Zeke pounds it in. That's a touchdown. Give it to me. Boom. That's what I'm talking about.
There we go. Momo Revis.
Momo Revis in the house.
Summing it up and touchdown, Cowboys.
Hell yeah. Now we'll see what the record is for this, Zeke.
10 plays, 60 yards, 5.5 minutes, guys.
That's what we want to see. That's what we should have seen in the first fucking drive. But it's all right. We start slow all the time, even against practice squad players. Good block there by McEwen to at least hold up to stick his block. He couldn't really drive him in the end zone. It was Zeke that drove him in the end zone. So let's see.
Either way, it was 1 yard. That's all we needed.
Let's hear. The chat might know.
Let me go. So it looks like it's 9. Thank you, Sully referee. Ooh. By the way, actually, he mentioned that he refed at Camping World Stadium. So we made it out there a few times.
Soccer
so
games
and we might have seen you out there.
Back in my old days, UCF. That's what we played.
So as Modius said, it was Dallas gives us something to be positive about, then we will. And now we're positive. They give us a reason to be.
You just can't blindly be like they're the best of all time, no matter what. We're always the greatest. No.
So Mike Leach's ghost said it took a little longer than I thought, but this should open the floodgates. This is where we just got to keep on churning.
The thing is that I don't want to see the defense kind of give up a third down and then dumb penalty and then miss the tackle, because then that leads to a touchdown 7-7. Yeah. And then we're back to playing this. We got to stop them, get that ball back. And I'd rather get the pick or the fumble.
I don't want to bring up our simulation. Yeah, because but I am going to. Only because one of the things that I think was a little bit surprised by was that final score was at 24-3, right? So a little lower scoring than most of us kind of expected. And we did have a few drives, kind of like our first opening drive, where, we made it more or less midfield and we were doing all right. Then we kind of stall out or something happens. We end up punting. So I don't know. I could kind of see the game going like that, especially think about it that way. This drive took about 5.5 minutes. Even our opening drive took about 3.5, almost 4 minutes, even though we only made it halfway down the field. So, where we're taking... Actually, no, it took 3.5 minutes. But we still took a decent amount of time off the clock. We're just kind of...
And the Cowboys... And it's funny, it's not just the Cowboys. Tennessee, I've heard they're going to try to just run out the clock. There's no reason for them to even play, guys. Their game, and again, people. I still hear people saying. We have seen them
run a lot.
I still hear people saying today, today, they're saying, "Oh, why are they tanking? Why are they tanking?" No, they're not tanking. They're trying to keep their players healthy for the game that only matters next week. I know we only follow Cowboy stuff. We've been saying this all week. The Tennessee Titans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Only one of those teams are going to make the playoffs. The winner of the AFC South, and that game is decided next week. If Jacksonville wins or loses this week. Doesn't matter. If Tennessee wins or loses this week against us, it doesn't matter to them. Both teams can win. Both teams can lose. Tennessee can lose and Jacksonville wins. Next week, if Tennessee beats them in Jacksonville, Tennessee wins the division and they're in the playoffs. So both the Jacksonville Jaguars, they're resting their players, and Tennessee Titans, they're going to have 10 days for that road game in Jacksonville. They're all resting their major players, their key starters, their key injuries. They're resting them all. And that's why. Then nobody's tanking. They're trying to get to the playoffs. This game means nothing.
Larry J said, "Who's ready to see Cooper Rush at halftime?" T Green said, "Come on, defense! I need an interception." Exactly. T Green's been
the guy. Where's number 7 at?
Don't worry, Trayvon Diggs is gonna just materialize out of thin air this week. So, Sully referee said, "Amen, Mister." Being a Dallas fan since '77, I'm not going to be optimistic until this team can get to an NFC conference game. The franchise have been fool's gold this entire season,
and that's what I've always said here in MCF. Like up to a point, let's just get to a conference championship, and I never thought I'd ever say that. Now, but the point is, we need to make a run with this team, and if we're not just another one-and-done piece of shit starting team, then they got to show me. They got to show us. When they show us that, then I'll be like, all right, this is the team we were waiting to see all this time. I need to see consistency. You were going to say something?
I know you said Micah had a club. I didn't think you meant it in such a literal
way. I said club. I posted some shorts up there. You see some of the pregame stuff. You'll see Micah with his club. Huge club on that left hand.
Does anybody with any kind of medical... And he's limping. He's limping. Bad.
Yeah, that's not good. He's not in the game. Defense is out there. And I was going to bring up something important about his matchup today.
Yeah, he's obviously not out there right now.
No, we got Golston on one side and Dorrance Armstrong on the other. Well, so... Right now, no Micah.
They only got 2 yards.
I did want to say something about Micah in this thing here. Micah Parsons versus Dennis Staley. Now, Dennis Staley is number 71.
I guess Micah is out there.
Micah's back. Number 71, guys, and this is what I want to say. Number 71 is the left tackle, right there. Mm-hmm. His name is Dennis Staley. This is a matchup Micah Parsons should dominate. Micah's speed and agility. We know he hasn't had a sack in 4 games, 1 sack in 4 games. But here's the thing, guys. According to the stats by PFF, number 71 for the Tennessee Titans, Dennis Staley. He's the worst lineman in the NFL.
Nah.
Quick pass, incomplete. Curse a step behind Austin Hooper, but there was more of a little pass a little in front of him. He wasn't able to make the catch. Micah Parsons, guys, going up against Dennis Staley. Dennis Staley has allowed more sacks and more pressures this year than any other offensive tackle in the entire NFL. And even with this recent slump by Micah Parsons, Micah is still projected to be top 5 in quarterback sacks. And he's still top 5 in quarterback sacks and pressures.
3rd and 8, under 4 minutes. Trips right for Tennessee. Quarterback comes up. It looks like he adjusts something.
I said Dennis Daly. It's Dennis Daly. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Anyways,
Tank almost gets in there.
Long play.
That should have been picked off.
It should have been caught.
It goes off the top
by
of the
Robert
receiver's
Woods.
hands.
Robert Woods just dropped that one. But this is what happens when you play practice squad. Although that's a starter for them, Robert Woods. So, again, to me, that's a catchable ball. That was an easy first down.
That's why I said, I'm like, that he should have been able to make that.
Yeah, that's an
Let's show the replay here.
Easy first down. But Robert Woods just tipped it off the top of his hands. I hit him in the hands.
Yeah.
Can't blame Dobbs for that one.
And again, Nashawn Wright was not
there.
even touching. He was there, but he wasn't even touching him or anything. So you can't say he hit him or bumped into him.
The thing that they're doing, you see what they're doing though? They're attacking wherever Nashawn Wright is at when he's in the game.
No surprise.
Yeah. Here we go. So now Turpin takes it out. He's going to try to make some cuts, some moves. He gets nothing. But he got about 10 yards. Yeah, it's about 10 yards. But again, he wasn't able to get that move to break him out. But here's the thing you got to remember, guys. Everyone is looking and hyper-focused in the special teams. No matter who we're playing, they're always hyper-focused and watching, where Turpin is. And, they specialize in trying to stop Turpin because Turpin strikes fear in the punter, in the punt return, a kick return team. So, they don't want him returning it if they can help it, even though he's had a couple bobbles this year. Exactly. No fumble, one fumble, but a couple of bobbles. And none of that really cost us up to this point. The one against the Texans cost us early. We came back and won that game, of course. But
real quick, Justin Quarles, much love. Priority number 1, get through this game.
Just get through. Healthy, no injuries. That's number 1. I want to win so we can put, obviously, because rep the star, but we want to put pressure on the Eagles to have to win their games. And they got a little, shaky one this week against the Saints. A lot of people saying they're physical. They will out-physical the Eagles. And we kind of maybe got a little blueprint out there how to take care of the Eagles from last week's game. I don't know. More pressure on the Eagles is good for the Cowboys.
J. Scott Sutton said, I'm so excited for you and your wife to give me the best of the play-by-play with the boys. Blessings. Thank you so much, J. Scott.
Thank you. Appreciate
Patrick
you.
McCollum said, what's up? Cowboy fans since 78.
Woo.
Representing.
I'm like 80 for me, so I feel you. As a little kid, little baby, before I even started playing like Pee-wee football, I was Cowboy fan.
JJ Booze, what's up? Happy New Year. Yes, let's start off the year with a dominant win. Larry J said, this honestly feels like a preseason game.
Yeah, that's why I want to see domination by the Cowboys. That's my concern. Is just like let's show that we are actually the team that's supposed to do what they're supposed to do on the field, not just get some. We lost to Jacksonville when we beat Philly, and now it would be horrible to have a close game or something, a battle going on with Tennessee. That would be a little bit of a. Even if we win, I hear fans saying, "Yeah, but we won."
Exactly.
And I'm the guy that says, "Shut the fuck up," because I don't care about a win against a backup squad if we win by 2. That's embarrassing. So
you guys are cracking me up here. Grant G 1971 with an $11 holler. He said, drink that Titan blood, MCF.
I've been drinking it. It's hurting right now. I'll tell you that.
I know.
It's got a little less potency in it this time, but it definitely still hitting, and it's hit my stomach. So I might have to leave soon. I don't know, for a little bit. But I will say this: with that drop, more importantly, remember what is Grant G on our channel?
Oh, he was in second place, right?
Yeah, but who is he on our channel?
The sponsor of the week.
Yeah, not 1,
3.
Not
weeks
2.
in a row.
3 weeks in a row. He's trying to go for that full month of domination. He's trying to, but guess where he's at now, baby? He just jumped Stelios 300 by 1.
Oh.
On the board. And he is now in first place.
Grant
G trying to go for 4 as he has taken over the top spot on the leaderboard. Much love.
It just,
I'll drink that Titan blood for you as well.
I'm laughing here in the chat.
Oh, and JD from DC's at 62 points right there above us.
There you go.
So he's still holding on, representing enemy territory next Sunday. That's who we play. Run up the middle with Malik Davis. This time they read it.
Yeah.
And they stopped
we had, I think, a Hendershot emotion there.
Yeah, Monty Rice, the backup. They lost their entire middle linebacking core. Zach Cunningham is out. He's on IR, actually. But they have a lot of guys that are out in this game, obviously, already injured from the past. Injured because because of recent stuff. Banged up, and they just made them inactive because they're not going to play anybody that's key in this game that has an injury. Dak looking couldn't find anybody, but saw Malik Davis at the end. Look at that speed. Way to
go, Malik Davis.
So I told you guys something about this guy from the beginning of training camp. I said something about Malik Davis. Now, I don't just say shit because I did great in college. I don't care. But when I see them doing well in training camp and preseason,
And
Malik
the Cowboys
Davis
went out of
is
their way
special.
to make sure that we could keep him, and not just keep him, but like keep him as our active,
I mean, Rico
third running
Dowdle
back.
is going to probably lose his spot on this team. He's injured too much. We can't count on him. He's gone for the year again.
By the
2
way,
years in a
we're
row.
in Titan territory.
Play action. You got to block better than that.
Yeah, that was horrible.
Bad job by
Well,
Tyron
dump
Smith.
down to Schultz. At least he manages to come back for like 2 yards.
2-yard game, but
was
that
that Tyron
looked
Smith,
like
right?
Tyron Smith again. It looked like a hole too because I saw a shirt getting ripped.
The problem with having problems on the right side is that the left side's already the kind of trouble side. You know what I mean?
Well, not really.
Okay.
Not the right.
In the sense of the quarterback should, trust that his blind side is going to be covered. He should, he shouldn't have to be looking out the corner of his eye on the left side and looking out the corner of his eye on his right side.
That's true.
So my point is that it feels like Dak has no safe haven. You know what I mean?
Run up the middle, draw.
Ooh.
First down for Malik Davis and more. 30 yards.
I thought he was going.
25-yard line for Malik Davis.
Oh, Malik Davis.
Woo, man, I'm telling you, people got to know
One of the
about
nice
this guy.
things that I've pointed this out the last like 2-3 weeks. I said what?
Uh,
Zeke's just coming in because it's
he
time for Zeke
he
to
looked
come
a
in.
little bouncing around, a little limpy there, but Zeke's in now, and Malik Davis is out. What a nice
I think he's
run.
just hyped.
Nice drop the middle there. McGovern just enough blocking there to get him in that hole. I don't even see where Biotish was because he knocked this guy way out the fucking box. 10 yards down the field.
I hate to say it,
Zach
but
Martin as well.
Great
Blocking there.
About it later.
Yeah, great blocking by the interior. CD in motion right to left. 3 guys to his left. He goes left to CD for about a 2-yard gain. They give him about 2 yards. Yeah, a yard and a half. So, again, just to look, it's like a little shitty run is what I look at that as. But they were right on top of us immediately. The Cowboys are wearing interesting little, like the chin strap.
Balaclavas?
What?
Oh, you mean the chin strap. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. I thought you meant like CeeDee Lamb's like face covering.
No. They're all wearing this, this beige looking, I don't know, covering
I
for
didn't
their
really notice it.
Yeah, I think that Zeke has it too. There's a couple players that have it. We hope he's set in time. Quick play there to Noah
Looks
Brown.
like it. I don't see a flag,
third
so-
and 1 for the Cowboys as we're entering the red zone.
There we go.
And we're driving. Let's go Cowboys. Let's do this thing. And much love the baby.
Cirillo Correa.
Much love. He's part of the membership in that navy blue crew with his monthly thoughts. What did he have to say? Mr. Correa in the house.
Said Familia, the Caribbean connection. For the fans, if you're a Cowboy fan, please stop the nonsense against Dak
Thank
from
you.
the Puerto Rican Cowboys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Cirillo.
Thank you.
Much love to you.
All facts he's dropping.
Exactly.
People are finally waking up about Dak, or some Dak haters always hate him to the end. A run up the middle, Zeke has no fucking where
We
to
lost
go.
yards. We
Very
lost 3
embarrassing.
yards.
Very embarrassing play there. Very predictable. Again, I'm not saying it's not a bad thing. Running the ball is good, but man, we cannot hold the block there. And there's Gibbons, a rookie. We talked about him yesterday. I mean, these guys are all backups and third stringers. And they made a stop there on us. I think it's going to what? We're going to the second quarter now.
I'm going to go ahead and not look at the chat because they're saying just, they're
Second quarter.
They're
They're
giving their thoughts, just saying, take the points.
Okay,
Let's
well,
just
we
kick
need to see the
field
chat.
goal.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's what I'm saying. We need to see the chat because
All right, yeah.
there's a break now. I think they're switching
So
quarters,
Grip
right?
181 said agreed, don't chase points. Justin said offense is going to be super conservative in this game. So, yeah, not just that, but
What would you do here?
No, I would just kick the field goal. I agree with every single person saying just kick the field goal. Not just that, but consider what a 4th and 3 play means. You gotta go hard on a 4th down. You get what I'm trying to say? Why set your team up for injury? Just kick the field goal, take the easy points. You're up 10-0.
So I'll give you my viewpoint on this.
Go ahead.
I'm on the other side. I say go for it.
All right.
Because number one, nothing to lose in the sense of this is a preseason fucking game. That's number one. You saying about injuries? That's exactly why. Exactly. What are you taking?
Sorry, I'm TikTok.
I thought you were taking like
I had a really early
drugs.
lunch
I don't
and
know.
I haven't had dinner. I'm sorry.
So, what I'm thinking is that you want to protect injuries. You protect against injuries by getting this game out of hand. Not 10-0 is getting close out of hand. I don't know. We can live with that. How about 14-0? You know what I mean? Like to me, that helps the injuries stay less by putting more points up sooner, putting more pressure on them. They'll still have pressure. I just think that against this fucking team,
Not forcing your defense back out there, too.
We're playing against backups. Backups! You tell me that this playoff team with a Super Bowl runability, we couldn't get a yard. We can't get 3 yards on 4th down? Come
Big
on.
boss man, what's up?
Come on.
Eric Scotty said a fucking Karen Moron special. Running twice in a row like that, too.
Running is okay. Just the predictable run up the middle is the problem I have with Kellen Moore.
Mike Leach's ghost said Malik Davis might go for 200 tonight.
Let's calm down. I was hoping 100. I had said earlier, let's see him hit 100 in this game. That's what I was thinking he can do with this attempts he's going to get, hopefully, closer to third and fourth quarters. But
I was thinking something else, unfortunately. So I guess now is the perfect time to talk about it. But no, just I know Jerry Jones said, he looks forward to seeing Tony Pollard here next year. But you can't tell me that there isn't going to be a very tempting discussion about what to do with all three of our running backs. Malik Davis will 100 million, 10% still be here next year.
Obviously, yes.
You know
he's
what
on
I
a
mean?
rookie contract.
And I'm not saying that Zeke and Pollard are out. I'm just saying that, there's going to be changes for sure. So, and Tony Pollard, like you said, maybe we tag him. Maybe we work something out. There's a few different avenues you can move by.
And that's why...
But Malik Davis added into that mix, I just think adds an interesting layer to that just because he reminds me a lot of Tony Pollard in a way.
Well, but again, I think that you can get rid of... Again, don't get mad about this, but it's a move they can make, like the Marcus Lawrence is lowering his costs when it comes to Zeke's contract. There's ways of doing that. Or, if the Cowboys want to, they can let him go, use that $9 million to get back to pay for Tony Pollard's tag. And then you keep Malik Davis and you can even draft the running back that's a bruiser, it takes hits. They are kicking the field goal. So Maher should easily make this. It's up. It is good. 10-0 for the Cowboys.
The Maharati makes it. We are up 10-0. Like I said,
even though I disagree, I understand why they did that too.
Look, if we couldn't get a 3rd and 1, how are we going to get a 4th and 3?
Because we throw the ball, and we got, again, if Kellen Moore's calls, I get it, but he usually can put up, get a good 4-yard gain. And we did one earlier with T.Y. Hilton. That was pretty easy to get done.
I know, but the whole point is that we are playing against weak players.
Yeah.
There's no reason for us to kind of go all out here, and I think we're kind of noticing that. No crazy plays, no, nothing. We're not going to see anything new.
Nothing extremely crazy because we had a little pitch forward.
Look, we're still going to see Kellen Moore do Kellen Moore. If anything, expect him to pull out, watch Turpin do something dumb today. And I don't mean by dumb, I just mean watch Kellen Moore try to work Turpin in there in some kind of cutesy way or something.
I agree.
That's
especially later in the game. But again, I don't think now it's going to happen. My thing is this: we should be able to dominate this team and score touchdowns every drive. In my mind, because they are backups. But I will say this: Tennessee's second best run stopping defense in the league, and I get that. Second best in yards per attempt per carry for opposing offenses. So I get that. Well, people have to get is they're missing their best run stopper, Simmons, in the middle there, and they're in trouble on that on stopping them because everybody from there is a big drop off from that point on.
Cowboy champ, much love. What's up? By the way, Big Boss Man said my choice would be get the 3 points up. It puts them behind 2 scores, and it just puts the defense in a better position. So that's the real reason because no matter what, they have to score twice.
I understand that, but it's you got a whole game.
Remember,
still.
Guaranteed though. Well,
I know.
You take the points you have in front of you.
Strip!
Oh, come
on.
DeMarcus
Lawrence.
He stripped it, but then he recovered it.
Almost a pick there. I don't know who he was throwing to, but Deron Bland almost got another pick. Yeah. That would be the tying league lead right there if he gets one more interception for a rookie Deron Bland, number 26. That was all DeMarcus Lawrence. And you feel it
in the air, too.
DeMarcus Lawrence swiped with his long arms, was able to get there.
No swiping.
Double teamed, didn't make a difference. 55 couldn't handle him. Neither could 25 Hassan. Haskins, the running back. At least Derrick Henry can block better in pass protection.
Right.
2nd and 10. Dobbs, number 11. He's the quarterback in shotgun. They got bunch trips left. And it's a run up the middle. And they gain about 3 yards. As DeMarcus Lawrence with others help stop there. Damone Clark gets a little help there in a stop.
Hey, that was Swaim.
3rd and 8. 3rd and 7. Was that Jeff Swaim?
Yeah, Tank gave him a little boop on the head.
Jeff Swaim also in this game against his former tight end. Yeah, former tight end. Another former tight end, Blake Jarwin, is still worked out for Philly. Didn't get signed. But we know they loved him since he was in 2017 as our practice squad.
But we know the reason we moved on from him was health-related. The Cowboys actually were really big fans of him.
Yeah.
So
it also was the emergence of Dalton Schultz. Remember, Dalton Schultz was number 2.
That helped make the decision easier. And honestly, we kind of traded upwards.
I agree.
Just saying.
Cerillo Correa
coming through with a $2 holiday. Saying conservative is better today than looking fool.
Huh? Fair enough. I mean,
Fowler. Was that Fowler?
Wide open.
Oh, man.
And no one even touched this guy. So they just got to the 30-yard line. You sure conservative is better, though, Cerillo? Because, again, now a touchdown. Now it's a one-score game, no matter what happens, unless we get a turnover.
Field goal.
Yeah. So, And that's why I say put this team out of their misery as fast as possible. Go for it on 4th down. I don't know if we would have made it or not, but they would have to go the whole field.
Now, my question is, who was that?
I don't know who blew that. Look at miscommunication, but Deshaun Wright, I always blame him first. Because he's just the worst of our defensive backs. And that was Malik Hooker. I know Malik Hooker was a safety in that situation. He's made a couple misses, but he's been playing off the charts. Oh, man.
Oh, crap.
Kurtz got fooled out of his mind. And now Damone Clark with a tackle. He gained 5 yards. I hope Barr don't get hurt. He got tripped up pretty badly there.
Clark kind of rolled over on himself, too.
Much love, Cedillo. Hey, I hear you. I understand.
They're moving up tempo now, too. They have the momentum on their side right now.
They do. I understand what Cedillo is saying, but
it's a 2nd and 3 here. So
I understand most of the chat saying the same thing as saying what Cedillo is saying. You as well, but I just have a problem with not putting a team like this out of their misery quicker and earlier in the game than later. You just want to
put them away.
Yes, I want to end it. I want to save injuries later in the game by getting this score up as high as possible. Don't give this team a chance to get a big play
go in?
Like this. Who?
No, I see Donovan Wilson kind of moved up there. No, he's...
It's a run to the left. Nice stop there by...
Ooh, come on.
Damone Clark.
There we go. At least it's a 3rd and inch.
Damone Clark, he almost let him get that.
He was the only one out there trying to stop him there, at least.
Agree.
So... Plus, remember, everything Damone Clark does to me is just bonus.
I agree.
It's just cherry on top.
He wants me to be here this year.
As long as he unless he's out there actively fucking up, everything to me is great. And it's hard to not measure it against that. Just because, again, I genuinely did not expect him, and I had said when we had our draft and stuff that he was the guy that I was the most excited to see out of all of our rookies that we had drafted.
Yeah,
Even knowing we probably weren't going to see him until next year.
Well,
I get it.
They got the 1st down.
No surprise.
Quarterback sneak. Now they're on the 21-yard line, and they're about to put up points. Like I said,
we love those young corners.
It just sucks because I know that it's going to be a struggle. I expect it to be 17-7 at halftime or something like that. 17-3. We'll see what happens.
Seems like he's a very intelligent man.
Who?
Current quarterback. Yeah.
Yeah.
He graduated with an aerospace engineering degree, a 4.0 GPA, and he's local from the University of Tennessee.
Well, I sure hope he knows how to throw, the ball properly for area.
Right now,
nice play action by him. Nice play action. We have coverage though, and great job by Donovan Wilson. What was the guy I said? I thought it was Malik Davis. Malik Willis. I'm sorry, Malik Willis. I was saying that about him, that we're gonna have to watch him running the ball. Who was the guy that streamlined the hit on number 11 Dobbs? It was Donovan Wilson who closing speed right there. Hit him so hard. I thought he knocked him back.
He almost fumbled the ball.
I thought he knocked him back to the University of Tennessee days. But Donovan Wilson, he is our quarterback spy killer. That's who he's always going to be, it seems like.
And real quick, shout out to the man, Grant G 1971. He just dropped an MG13.
Oh, he did?
I'm going to read his comment here in just a second, because it's a 2nd and 15 now for Tennessee. They had one of their tight ends in motion.
Grant G continues his lead, dumps it down, almost a pick. Great coverage there. Trayvon Diggs, did not call. He's not down?
I thought they blew the whistle.
Well, obviously, everyone thought so too. They didn't blow we don't ever stop till the whistle's blown. We'll watch that replay. Why is going on here, guys? This is exactly what.
So now it's a 1st and goal,
and they're gonna snap the ball right away. That's his ass hit. You gotta challenge this shit. He's down on the ground.
Like he's very clearly down.
There's a challenge flag. We got to waste a challenge now. We wasting a challenge. We have to.
We have to challenge it.
That was a real shit call by the refs. His ass and his elbow hit the ground. The thing is the ball popped out for a second, but the ground caused the fumble, so he's down. The referees thought that he had fumbled it, picked it up, and ran. Which, by the way, I don't know if you can. Wait. Okay, we keep the challenge.
Because they were discussing the ruling still.
Yeah, I mean, listen, the Tennessee Titans ran back up the line of scrimmage.
Okay, so Tennessee tried to get a little cue and tried to get a play going. But you know what? That's smart coaching.
But it's thank goodness the referees, and I know we hate these refs, thank goodness they said no. They conferred, and they said, we fucked up. Let's put it back to where he was tackled, which is the right call. But McCarthy threw the flag no matter what, just in case, as is the right thing to do. And now Tennessee must, now it's 3rd and 13 for them, back to where they're supposed to be, where they got tackled. That's home to the 3, guys. Come on, that's home to the 3.
Man, that changed quickly there in a span of a minute.
It felt like 4 plays in one. I'm gonna be honest. Here we go,
So
guys.
that's 3rd and 13.
On their 24-yard line.
10 minutes left in the second quarter.
Here we go. Some pressure.
Great
a sack. Hell yeah.
Who
Fumble. Get the ball, baby. Yes. Cowboy ball.
Who got it?
Cowboy ball. I don't care. We got it. We got that ball. I saw 2 guys on it falling that ball. It's our ball. It's coming. Show me, refs. Fucking show me that fucking Cowboy ball. These refs, they want us to have a fucking aneurysm.
Oh, stop.
They want us to have a heart attack.
It's okay. They got to see what's going on.
Skeptical fan with that $2 holler. Great timing.
Fumble, Cowboys ball!
Hell yeah.
With that $2 holler. Perfect timing there, Skeptical.
Told you.
Hell to the end. That's why, and you know what? And this is why I don't mind conservative. Because I'm sorry, baby. All we have to do is let them do what they do.
If it wasn't for that play right there, like I said, the only way we can stop from points is by a turnover. But I don't want to have to, rely on 3rd down turnover sacks to win the game. Don't get me wrong. That is partially why we have confidence in our defense being able to bend and not break. You just don't want to give a team like this any chance, any motivation. So now we've ripped it back.
So far we haven't. That's
that one play. I disagree. That one play that went deep and got 50 yards on us. That's.
You mean our 3rd string guys look like 3rd string guys? What a surprise! Like
you get what Deshaun Wright?
Like you get.
That's my point, though. I don't care. Deshaun Wright's a starter now. He's our 1st string guy, and he is going to give up big plays sometimes. So why give any team a chance to attack? The point is they did it. They attacked, right?
Oh.
No, they attacked and they got it. And after that, they were almost guaranteed 3 points. But because after that play that they didn't call him down, but he really was down, everything's kind of going our way with the way it's supposed to be, right? It's actually being played and refereed properly. But the point is that gave us a 3rd and 13 opportunity to go now. Instead of a 1st and goal on the 1, it's 3rd and 13. And a sack is very possible. I don't know who got the sack. It was a great all-around play.
I'm sure they'll say here in a second. Actually, how about this? Let me go ahead and double-check there just because I do want to know who technically, officially, gets the sack, even if it's just for the stat.
There might have been DeMarcus Lawrence inside. I don't know. I think Damone Clark recovered it. I don't know. Was there... I watched it in the middle.
Let me see.
I don't want to puke on screen.
Micah Parsons had the fumble recovery. Dante Fowler had the strip sack.
56.
By the way, with that sack by Donovan Wilson before that, he has 5 sacks a season. He's tied with Bill Bates for the most sacks in a season by a Cowboys safety since 1982.
Damn right.
Wilson's 8.5 career sacks are 3rd all-time best by a Cowboys safety.
Yeah. Donovan Wilson's a sack master for the Cowboys. And by the way, 5th. 5th sack of the year for him. It's amazing for a safety to have those kind of numbers. Let's be real about that. So,
I love to see it.
I love it. Exactly Donovan Wilson doing his thing. And here, I don't know who got the sack, but Micah...
so Fowler got the strip sack.
Okay, Micah got the recovery. Again, with a club hand. I don't know how he did it. But
it was probably that. He probably went...
Yeah, the Marcus Lawrence there. Fowler, they're talking about him. Defense comes up big again there when we need them the most. So that's what I'm saying. They both kind of broke down the pocket. From the inside,
Tank helped for sure.
It was the inside I thought was Tank.
Fowler's just the one who got his hands on his arm. There it is.
And then recover by...
Yeah, you see Micah, recovering it. That's why I said Micah...
With one hand.
Oh, he sat on it like an egg, and then he used the club. I told you.
He used the club to block people from getting it.
You can't really get to the ball through the club.
Micah got a fumble recovery. Dak throwing on 1st down, boom. Nice
little pass there to Schultz.
Easy, between zone coverage. Again, remember what I told you guys the other day that I thought was major about Dak Prescott? Dak has been dominant in his career up to this point. Dominant against man coverage, single man coverage, or any kind of man coverage. He knows how to beat that all the time. The problem with him always was zone. We played the best pass defense in the league last week in the Eagles. They played zone almost the whole game, and Dak tore him up. Perfect 24-24, 300 yards and 3 touchdowns in zone.
Ooh, so a bit of an overthrow there.
There's Dak's first real bad pass, 3rd and 3.
But you know what? That wasn't a bad time to do it. It was an overthrow. We're still, 3rd and 3. We can still run the ball here.
I know, but it was an overthrow. Should have had Schultz open there.
He probably won't run.
The thing is that Dak Prescott carving up the best defense in the league, the Eagles' pass defense, 24-24, 300 yards and 3 touchdowns in zone coverage. That, to me, tells me that maybe Dak cracked the code. You remember Romo started feeling it around this part of his career? Maybe Dak's feeling it. Dak reading the zone so much better, and boom, that's man coverage, tearing it up. T.
There we go.
Y. T.
We have too many guys with long dreads, so now we got it. So T.Y.'s got the longest hair, right?
And he's the smallest of the group.
The red hair.
And Noah Brown. But T.Y. is the tiniest of the group. But he does have the longest hair.
Yes.
Boom. 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 What? I mean, this guy's such a big pickup for us. And I've been calling his name since when? Like Malik Davis talking about in preseason and training camp. I'm like, let's get T.Y. Hilton.
Don't get mad at me, but because I'm still not used to seeing T.Y. Hilton out there, when I see him on the field for a second, I think he's Turpin for like just a split second.
Then see the hair. There we go. Zeke running.
There we go, Zeke.
Look at that face mask.
5 yards.
Looked like a face mask there for a second, but maybe not. Hands in the face of Zeke, but he got a good 4 yards there. Oh, you can get 4 yards on a run. I'll take it every single play. I don't have to get 70 yards on a run.
Because he looks like a Power Ranger with that thing on. So.
and by the way, tomorrow, guys, we will be on the road to Atlanta. So we have a whole busy. I'm a little high strung with my sick situation, and we're trying to get everything together.
Going on.
You guys don't know how much we got going on behind the scenes, but we're rolling here. We're definitely not gonna miss these 3 hours when it comes to our Dallas Cowboys.
Exactly. So
always.
2nd and 6 here, guys.
Motion for CeeDee Lamb going. Oh fuck! Dak fumbled it.
Did he recover it?
I don't know. Yep, Tennessee recovered it. And that's just a silly mistake. You can't give these teams that have nothing happy in their game. Oh God. Tart, the guy I talked about playing now. He's the end nose tackle. He is their starter. But that's
unfortunate. Was it a bad snap? Was it Dak?
I think Dak pulled out too fast.
Yeah, that was just Dak.
Tart recovered it. Pretty simple there.
No. Biadish.
I don't know.
Put it in his butt.
Should Dak had got his hands in there more?
No, I don't know. You guys, if you guys are watching that and you saw it both times, the first time it kind of looked like Dak, but when you saw it again, it looked like Biadish put it up his ass, like literally up his own ass instead of in Dak's hands.
I don't know. I think Dak pulled out fast. The point here is, unfortunately, they have the ball mid-fucking field now.
Yeah, we're basically right back where we were before.
Thank goodness the defense came up big last time.
I guess.
That would be 10-3 right now.
Do it again.
My point is, it'd be 10-3. I don't know about coming up big again. I'm saying it would be 10-3 and they have the ball with momentum. They can make it 10-10 at halftime. If I'm just trying to make the point.
Big Boss Man said, I'd blame, both of them, actually. It looked like he put it in a wrong spot and Dak pulled out too soon. That's why I fumbled.
Oof. Low. Did I hit the ground?
There.
And there's that slot receiver. What's his name? Westbrook. That some of you guys talked about yesterday.
Yeah, that was Cassie Stewart.
Yeah. He's in the slot there. Deron Bland, I think, is in the slot. Let's see. Pretty sure he is. Yeah, Bland's playing. And we blitz. Great job, though, by Malik Hooker to come in there and make that play. Malik Hooker had to come up. When Hobbs realized that Bland blitzed from the slot, who's covering that guy? That's the throw. That's your read. Great catch by Austin Hooper, but better play by Malik Hooker. 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5 and 6.
They had one of the receivers in motion.
Snap the ball shotgun. No pressure. Overthrow. Almost picked by T. Diggs. Either way.
An attempted pick by Diggs. So T. Green, he's warming up. He's
getting ready for you, T. Green.
Dak said he blames Jerry. I figured you'd.
In the end, it's always on those two clowns.
Samuel Rose said, pulling out too fast is never a good thing. So, Dana Jess said, James Washington's a bum. William Brady said, that was a butt fumble. Look at it. The center hit his butt with the ball. So
either way, look, unless they fake it here, we averted disaster or possible disaster by letting them get any points. I don't want any points to this fucking team. Twice they've been in our territory.
Also, just going back a little bit, No Dak said, I just get up to get fucking food and we lose a ball. What the fuck?
Turpin, don't fuck up.
So Skeptical said it. Was that Dak or Biadish? So guys, real quick, just because I am asking. Does it matter
anymore, though?
Not so much that it matters, but I am curious to know what people think now that I can read the chat a little bit more.
Let's hear it.
But Skeptical fan with the $2 holler said it's time for Cooper Rush.
No,
just kidding.
Not yet. I know he's kidding. I'm just making sure everybody knows. For the other people that don't know, no, he's joking.
So let me see. And yes, that was the best we could have hoped for there. 3 and out.
Averted disaster in the sense of any kind of way. Any points. Defense did it again. When people get mad at the defense later, remember what they did earlier to save the game.
Madman, much love. So that was a little joke there, the whole blaming Jerry thing. So
we know now.
Yes, we are definitely about a minute behind. I'm actually not really sure
that sucks.
Why that is.
I don't have any idea why. Maybe we can't get anywhere in the United States. You can't get any. You can get an Amazon.
Well, but that's why I said that the fiber does matter, because the difference with fiber and cable is that the upload speed is the same as the download speed, so our video will get out much faster.
It's funny because we're not seeing it like a stream, though.
Yeah. So basically, our stream will hopefully be out faster, which means it'll be maybe like more like in real time. Does that make sense? So like instead of a minute delay, it might be like a 15-second delay, which is obviously basically as it's happening. So there's always going to be some kind of a delay between our live stream, what's actually happening, but in general, it shouldn't be more, it's usually not more than like 15 seconds. And on regular streams, like game days where we're watching it on TV, usually we're ahead. Like a minute.
Yeah.
Usually you guys are complaining in the chat that we're spoiling.
The only time it's behind is when we have to run it off NFL game day or not the Red Zone, but
Mike
NFL.
said not just you guys, all NFL live stream channels. So yeah, I'm assuming that part of it just has to do with...
we used to be ahead, and the reason is because we had the HD antenna, which gets the information first. By the time it got to you guys, it still was before you guys were getting it.
Yeah. Like
this situation, we're getting it at the same time as you guys, and then with the delay from the internet from here, from our hub, our home base to your guys' screens, that's where you get the delay. A lot of these things are happening almost real time. It's not going to really affect us because by the time you respond, we already would have known. So should be okay. I'm fixing the board right now. I'm trying to get it together.
But by the way, real quick, huge shout out to everybody here kind of hanging with us. Let me take a second to remind everyone, if you do like what you're watching, hit like, sub it up, hit that notification bell. You guys can follow us on all social media at MyCowboysFamily or hop into our Discord. Link is down below.
Damn right.
Grant and G1971 also coming through. Much love. Shout out to you with the $5 holler saying, this is the first time I've had to pause the game instead of y'all stream to match them up. Normally, I have to you guys.
That's crazy, right?
So, like I said, that's,
Well, that's awesome that we
gotta mix it up on a Thursday night football.
Don't worry,
right?
every game that we get on normal channels, we'll be ahead of you guys. You have to pause us.
That was a horrible pass by Dak Prescott.
Well, no, but it was more about coverage. It was a throwaway play. I'm just saying, it was Dalton Schultz was covered. Nobody was open. Whatever it is, they knew what the play was. So you got to give them credit on that one. I'm just saying on that.
Somebody watched tape at least.
Yeah, they definitely are watching tape.
So thank you, by the way, Grant G. So and yeah, like I said, looking forward to hopefully, smoother live streams in the future once we get that worked out. So 2nd and 10 here, 6.5 minutes, and ticking. Was that Malik Davis?
Out of the end zone, throwing the ball, catch.
Ooh, nice CD
for a first down. Big play there, get us out of the end zone. First down, Cowboys. That's what I'm talking about.
A little shy of 15 yards, like 14 yards.
We needed it's first down. That's so big. Get us out of the back of the end zone because any little dumb fucking mistake can. And
the reason I said was that Malik Davis is just because I couldn't tell who the running back next to Dak was.
Who was
right away? It was Malik Davis.
Okay, he's getting a lot of snaps.
I kind of asked him like, was that him? So
it's a chance to have your undrafted rookie right there protecting Dak Prescott. Right?
He didn't even block or anything, so the play wasn't designed for him to block.
It was a quick the ball out fast.
So
here we go, rolling out. We're gonna shout out somebody in a minute. He's going deep. Dak's going deep.
No,
and he's going to nobody. But we got somebody here, Brandon James Shea.
Thank you, Brandon.
In the house. What is Brandon up to?
What did he say with that? Cowboys.
I know he gave us that Anthony Brown. Cowboys. AB $3 holler.
Thank you, Brandon. Appreciate you, of course.
Go Cowboys. You know the deal. So much love. I'll move him up. I think he just doubled himself up. He had 3 already in the board, and now he goes 3 more up. So he jumps a couple spots on the leaderboard.
There we go. So, by the way, we also have a $2 holler from Cousin from California.
Oh, Cuz in the house. What's up?
He said, you owe me an apology for this, too, if you win.
No, you still owe me multiple apologies, Mr. Cousin. We always fuck around. But he knows why. He knows why. We don't get political here on this channel, but he knows why.
That was a really bad play, and we just lost like
we lost like 3 yards. Again, that's what happens. You run out of I'm trying to see. I don't even know how many yards we had to first down there, but oh man, we didn't get anything on first down.
Club de Villa, much love. He said, either way, appreciate y'all. Moved from Dallas to the middle of nowhere in Florida, and the only way I get Dallas Cowboy info. So first of all, shout out to you, fellow Flow Rider.
Floridian, yes, appreciate it. And hey, thank you for your beautiful comments.
3rd and 11, Dak goes back for a pass.
Going for the first down. He does get the first with CD.
CeeDee Lamb, way to go.
What a move.
CD,
just don't lose the first down, CD. That's all. A lot of dancing. But, all right, he got the first. That's what matters.
Really well done there. Yeah, CD was trying to use some of his moves to see if he could
I'm going to say this. In the old days, Dak would have dumped that down. Watch the underneath guy. He said, you get it. This time, Dak went. He would have went to 13.
Gallup, right?
Yeah, he would have went to Gallup on that one. But Dak went second level. And that's a change. Dak's been getting better. You can see him reading the field better. In Romo's 7th year, 8th year, he said, I can just see things so much different, better, clearer. I think Dak's at that point of his career. In this season, it was a switch.
And it's funny because I think Gallup had enough separation. He would have been real damn close to getting it, too.
Yeah, he would have. Dak would have probably dumped it down to him.
Like I said, close. That doesn't mean he would have gotten it.
I'm going to say one thing. Our running game has looked like shit. The play calls look like shit.
Our O-line looks like shit right now,
yeah, but our O-line is the one thing we can do is block on the ground. When we run in the ball, our offensive line is one of the best blocking. I know they have the second best defensive run stop, but they don't have their best guys in there stopping the run. Yet they're still stopping us. That's a coaching thing. That's a cultural thing for the Tennessee Titans. They know to stop.
Dak goes back for another first
nice
down
play.
pass
Going for the
Michael
deeper
Gallup
guy.
for
Great
15
catch.
yards.
Great catch by Gallup. First down. But, baby, what a pass by Dak.
Yeah, I mean.
Going to the second level guy. There's a guy underneath. He could have got that ball underneath and got the first down. Watch. There's a guy in front of him. What a catch by Gallup.
Not just that, but
toe
Gallup,
drag swag, baby.
Put it just in the perfect spot.
Yeah. That was beautiful. Beautiful.
So... Oh, Zeke's in. Oh, shit.
Oh, no! Interception.
Oh, God.
Let's blame that on Dak. Hendershot dropped the ball, popped it into the defender's hands. Interception for Kevin Byard, their best coverage guy. And again, I want to know the people that think that's on Dak. Right now, tell me. Tell me it's on Dak Prescott. Look, you go through a pick.
No,
those are the people I get the backhand.
That was a beautiful pass.
That was a perfect pass. That's all on Hendershot. Like it was on Noah Brown. Like it was listen. This is the problem when you have young guys being forced in the field or guys that are not the best hands guys in the world. I'm talking about like Noah Brown with the hands.
Guys are going to make mistakes.
And that's exactly Hendershot's undrafted rookie. That's what happens. It sucks. Mm-hmm. And now, unfortunately, we got unlucky there. Dak now has an interception to his game. I think he's playing as one of it. I think he's picked up where he left off last week against the Eagles, but now it's going to look bad because he got a pick.
Joe Horace said, here we are playing down to the competition. And Don Oliver said, MCF, you called it yesterday.
We always do this shit.
That's why I said, don't be surprised if that more slightly low-scoring game is closer to, like what our simulation looked like. Again, it was 24-3. At this point, 3 points is looking pretty nice right now. Right?
I mean,
the way we're going, I'm just
saying. We're letting them
stay
in this fucking game.
That's 2 turnovers.
I know. Dak and Biotis was responsible for one. And Dak gets a pick, but this was on Hendershot.
I'm still a little more on that first one. Like, I want to see that replay again. Because I still don't know if I can put on Biotis or Dak. And like you said, at this point, it's irrelevant.
Well, we got to stop. That's the important part of that. But when is going to cost us later? When is going to cost us in the playoff game? Right, family?
Tokyo said, looks like they got some tips from Noah Brown.
It's upsetting to see this happen like this. The Cowboys still playing sloppy, but they got rookies and look, half our defense rookies, half our offense
Skeptical
rookies.
Man said Hendershot and Turpin must be related. Scorpio said Hender shit.
Oh man,
you guys cracked me up. Jacob Esca said that's the fucking shit that can't happen.
Yep,
Samuel Rose said that's not Mike McCarthy.
That's on McCarthy. That's funny.
So I hope I want to clarify for the people who might not know. That was a joke. Yeah. That was
a lot of sarcasm in the house, guys. It's okay.
Just in case, because Justin Quarles also said, Dak is trash, man.
Sarcasm.
Making sure everyone
Q-Man's the biggest supporter.
What's not a joke is Jason Renfro dropping that 5 on it. With a $5 holler, he said, I ordered McDonald's from DoorDash. I asked for unsweet, and I get sweet tea instead. I think the people at McDonald's just can't read.
Fuck.
Let's go Cowboys.
Isn't it frustrating to know we have a game in our... you can tell we have total control of this game. We have total control of the game. Offense, defense, everything. And we're letting them stay in it. This is what scares me about this team being a team for a true playoff run. Super Bowl run.
I do wonder what's worse. Wanting sweet tea and getting unsweet tea, or wanting unsweet tea and getting sweet tea? Because both of those suck, but I feel like one of those sucks a little more than the other. Yeah. Maybe, depending on what you like.
Dump it down screen. Got his bar.
That still sucks.
First down, 20-yard gain, 30-yard gain, 40-yard gain for them, and that's what happens when you play around. You fuck around, you find out, Cowboys. There you go. There's the example. There's Chestnut, I think, right? Chestnut, the rookie. I talked about him yesterday. These are
Darius Davis also says, stop body catching it.
Yeah. Hendershot cost us the momentum.
Montana anyway said, Hendershot, what now? That pass couldn't have been no better.
You
could not have put that ball.
I don't know. I hear people saying Noah Brown had nothing to do with Dak's interception to lose the game, which was really on Noah Brown, right? So it's just so frustrating. More than half of Dak's interceptions have been because of the receiver. It's official now.
At least a decent run stop there. So, baby, I don't know if you have any more space left in you for more blood.
Are they demanding more blood?
I'm demanding more blood right now.
I want to put this. We're going to have to now play our starters into the third quarter and fourth quarter.
We're this close to being up like 17-0.
Easy. 17 points. We could still get 17.
I know,
but
not 17-0 now.
Well,
seems very unlikely.
No, they got a field goal attempt here if they want. 2nd and 9.
Like I said, they got points one way or the other.
Can't get mad at the defense. I mean, they're doing whatever they can to keep this thing off the board. Man, we went in there for the run. They fooled us. Someone's open. And it's
almost a pick by
T. Green. He wanted that for you, but my God, that's a pick 6 for Trayvon Diggs right there. That's 17-0.
Oh,
that's what we needed right there. Trayvon Diggs had a pick fucking 6.
That one hurts.
Come on, Trayvon Diggs. You brag about being a receiver. You catch the ball better than Stephon. Wake the fuck up because you don't.
Let's see what actually happened, though.
It hit him in the numbers. Just fuck that up, man. You know it. You just beat your... Motherfuck! Had that touchdown.
And, well, that's why he's not a receiver.
Yep, that's why you're cornerback. Trayvon Diggs had an easy interception and maybe a pick 6.
Well, now it's 3rd and 9, guys, and they do have to get one more play off before the 2-minute warning.
Yep. And we're blitzing. They pick it up. Curse blitz. We just got home from this first down, and he gets the first. And so now the missed opportunity there on Trayvon Diggs is going to cost us at least 3 points. Probably cost us 3 points. Maybe more.
2-minute warning.
This could be 10-7 halftime. Enjoy it, family. Enjoy it.
Why don't you go ahead and hit up the chat this time real quick, baby? Because I want to...
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm not the most... right now, I'm a little bit pissed off at this fucking team.
I know. I'm sorry, I'm just really hungry.
Interceptions on Kellen Moore, said Cleveland Brown. I agree. Big boss man, I blame Garrett for that. I agree.
Star Daddy said, "Letting those creeps hang around, they're gonna steal this game."
They're gonna make us definitely look embarrassing. By the way, there's Garrett. In case you're wondering, it's always on Garrett, right? Captain Gold said this is why the Cowboys won't get past the first round, and I hate to break the news to people, but they don't convince me yet. They haven't convinced me they're able. They beat the Eagles, but they didn't have Jalen Hurts. I love what they did against that defense, but maybe that's the best game all year they've played on offense. Is that going to happen in the playoffs? If that was the way they played the whole year, I'd say, all right, we got this thing. We got to. Have they played that way? Yeah, the last since week 7. We could talk about this shit all day long, but I'm a realist, and since week 7, fuck this. Let me put this on the screen. I'm enough of this shit.
I'm
going to show you guys what I mean by this. Because I'm sick and tired of trying to explain this. And again, it's not even anybody here. This is not a Super Bowl playoff run team. And until we see differently, you can say, you hate me for that. Fine. I don't give a shit. I'm a realist. Again, the Cowboys go on a 4-game streak, get lucky, and win the whole thing. But I want to see consistency. I want to see a team actually, we can rely on this team on offense and defense, not just one time,
there by the defense.
And the other time they give us the shit. Sometimes the defense plays crazy, great, and the offense plays like shit, or vice versa. This one here, the defense is playing their lights out, in my opinion.
No, Wilson has been really involved in a lot of the effective pressure.
Run support.
Just saying.
Pass rush. Here's Dorrance Armstrong breaking out, again, doing a great job. And that's why I say Armstrong, even though he's got the sacks, he's got like 5 or 6 sacks this year, but I think his run support, his run edge setting, is what's one of the best things about number 92, Dorrance Armstrong. So people overlook that. He's one of our better run-stopping defensive edge rushers there, edge players. Here they get it out to Hassan Haskins. Great job on Nashawn Wright with the tackle, although he looks like he's hurt. His right hand is getting a little numb here. So
sure it's not a concussion?
His hand is numb. He was looking at his hand doing, his right hand.
His arm.
Yeah, he's out. Now it's time to have fun. See, this is what I'm talking about letting these games go on and on and on and on. Now we're in a situation we're going to lose.
Is his hand broken?
I don't know.
He's just like dangling it there, his arm.
It's going to be shoulder.
True.
The problem here, unfortunately for the Cowboys, is now...
we have nobody.
Now who's after Nashawn Wright, guys? The guys who failed. All right, we have Kelvin Joseph who failed. We have... I got to remind everybody that we did not pull up McKenzie. Probably someone will be asking in the chat. McKenzie Alexander, he's an inside slot guy anyways. So, okay, Bland could play on the outside. Guess what? He ain't on this team. He wasn't elevated. He's not on this game day roster. And you know who the other guy is? Well, C.J. Goodwin's in there. I don't think you want to put him in there. You got, and I guess Israel Mukwabo can sneak in there. He's a safety. But you got Trayvon Mullen, and he was inactive today. So let's see what happens here. It's going to be Kelvin Joseph, number 1. There's no choice. But where do you think 1-1, their quarterback, is going to throw the ball? Where do you think he's throwing the ball? I won.
Ray Montoya said receivers need to pull their heads out of their ass and catch the fucking ball.
And that's
Snug X
the
said,
tight
don't
end.
worry, MCF. You've got MCW. Win or lose, you always walk away with the W.
I always win. Yes, I do. I always do.
But it's nicer to win and
walk away with
have the
MCW.
Cowboys.
Yes.
So, yes.
Hey.
¿Por qué no los dos?
Win and win. Let's go.
Oh, third and 9 here.
They're gonna probably pick on Kelvin Joseph. There's
Great
some pressure.
job by Micah.
Oof. Trayvon Diggs all around the ball today. Was that Micah? Mm-hmm. Because that was a great
That was all Micah.
Like, he was right in his face, and he got through 4 blocks to get to him. He blew up that play from the inside.
Look, you'll see it here.
Is he stunned inside here? He's over. He's in the inside. He's over this guard center. Yeah, playing center here. Look at him. Wow. He just used some. Oh,
I mean,
man.
that's what I said. Like, that was all Micah.
I mean, that's just the late. I mean, he's so fast that Ruse, number 7, he couldn't get there in time. So Randy Bullock, the kicker, is about to try to knock this through and make it. We got 1 minute 8 seconds, and I say attack.
Look, we can easily still get a field goal.
Ooh, I thought he shanked it. 10-3. I want to
Angle,
touch.
this is a camera angle.
Listen, at halftime of our simulation, it was 17-3. I want a touchdown. If we're that kind of team, if we're that hot shot team, everyone wants to make us out to be.
Yeah,
I gotta see proof.
Again, skeptical fan. Not sure what's going on. I guess just try closing the stream and coming back if refreshing didn't work. If for some reason the screen says it's like giving him an error, but everyone else
I'm checking. Yeah,
it's good on say good on my side. Everyone else in the chat said it's good. Like, I know sometimes that happens, but usually I just refresh it and it works. So just try closing the stream and then coming back in. Hopefully that fixes it. So
that should be what fixes it.
Let me see. Justin Gross said that's the second time Hendershot caused an interception this year, but other than that, he has been pretty good for us.
Yeah, who said that?
Justin.
Yeah, the Q man. I mean, that's Justin's guy. You know, I remember that was his preseason. Like, my guy was Malik Davis. His was Hendershot. When it comes to the undrafteds, right? So I feel you, man, because I love what Hendershot's done. So I agree 100%. You know, the thing is, I don't even blame it. Like, if Malik Davis fumbles, like, I'll be pissed. Like, I'm pissed about Hendershot. But because these guys are forced into starting roles as rookies, it's more like the fact that we have to do this because we don't spend in free agency. We just draft our guys and roll the dice. So that seems to me that's the way. Even McCarthy said the other day, that's the policy. That's the way they run the thing here. It's a team building through the draft mindset. That's the yearly mindset. So I can't blame Hendershot or Malik Davis when they fuck up because, hell, I mean, I don't think Malik Davis is fucked up. But
Asmodi says stinking up the place against a bunch of backups.
That's the problem. That's a cohesive team thing to me. It's not. It's to me that bothers me more than the mistake by Hendershot. Although that has to stop.
The same way that the Eagles can't hide behind the fact that they had basically their entire defense out there when we beat them is the same way that we can't hide behind the fact that we have a complete team up against
much lesser team,
not complete.
And there you go, an off pass by Dak, a little bit off. Good breakup by 30.
That's all it takes. And again, they know we're going to be passing too.
Well, of course, this is different. There's a 2-minute warning.
I know.
So
I'm
that's
just
why.
saying, like,
or 2-minute drill. Yeah, I guess it'd be a minute drill in this one. But Gallup, Avery was made a great break for that. And again, it was a good route run. It was a bad pass by Dak. Ever since the Hendershot drop, that was a horrible pass. I mean, let's be real. I mean, Gallup set it up perfectly. If that's where Gallup was supposed, unless Gallup ran the wrong route, that was a mistake by Dak.
I guess that's a possibility as well, and you can't rule it out. But just based off what we're seeing there, it looked like it was more on Dak.
As long as we get a first down, oh my God, throw that ball. There it goes.
There we go. Oh, God.
Noah Brown just drops the pass. We want to lose this game. This is a game we want to lose. I'm starting to get really frustrated with this team.
Is Dak Prescott supposed to throw the ball and catch it?
No, I'm just saying. But I mean,
like,
first of all, on the play before that, Dak's got to throw the ball right. Now it's 3rd and fucking 10. And the second down, Noah Brown's got to catch it, make it a 2nd and 2 or some shit. Now it's 3rd and 10.
We took like 30 seconds off the clock. Not even.
So fucking pissing me. This is pissing me the fuck off, man. It's really. They're pissed. They just wanted to piss us off tonight. Fucking burning up here. 3rd and 10. Now we're forced to a 10-yard play. If they're playing man here, they are. We got to get it. We can't let Dak get. Dak moves out the pocket, takes a sack. Wow, this is an embarrassment.
Is he hurt?
Is Dak hurt?
There's a
flag. It's probably. Dak is limping.
He held his knee. He was holding his right knee.
And there you go, guys. Look. That's what happens when you fuck around. You find out. It's simple. It's a simple law of nature. Holding defense. It's a first down for us, but it might not even make a difference. Dak is walking around.
Less of a fuck about
Dak
that
is walking. Right well, we're gonna lose this game.
Oh, all right. Look, I'm sorry. He's still looking. He looks fine, but he looks like
he's fighting through it.
He still took a hit, And I'm sorry. Like, are we waiting for it to be not just a bruise?
We're fucking around. We want to find out. Man. Much love right there.
Cedillo Correa with the $2 holler. He just said he's not joking. El pendejo, the Puerto Rican. So we got a lot of fucking pendejos right now.
Dak looking, dumps it down to Dalton Schultz, first down.
We go for the short hands now, right?
At least he'll catch the ball.
Damn.
And Noah Brown, you can't trust him for shit.
So everyone in the chat's like, he's good, we're good, MCF, no injuries, no whatever. But I'm sorry, do you guys, like, am I the only one? We called the timeout. Dak's still just
he looks like he's just trying to stretch out his leg. He's trying to stretch his legs out still. It's something, he tweaked something, but hopefully it's not anything major is the key here. Right? Key.
Look, he's obviously, like you said, he's still out there. He's still going to play. He's still healthy enough and fine, but...
Is that going to affect us in the future any worse?
I don't know. I don't like anything about that. That's all. Just don't like anything about it. So we have to run the ball in the second half.
Cedillo got the...
everybody said it. Dak keeps trying to stretch that leg. You know, I'm concerned.
I hope nothing comes out of the halftime on this here. There's T.Y. Hilton get out of bounds. He gets out of bounds.
I mean, not just that, but remember... If Dak can't set himself properly...
It's going to affect his throws.
Yeah. So, Dak's moving his leg weird when he's passing, said Wiseman. Tokyo said, at this point, sit all the starters. I don't care if we lose. We just can't lose key players. No, Dak said, we better score 40 points in the next half. Samuel also saying, no, Brown is ass cheeks. In case anybody was wondering. He's
definitely ass cheeks. The only time I want him in the game is when we're running the ball, because that means he's blocking well. Here we go. And he's a damn good blocker. That's about all I can count on him. He made a couple good plays, and then that's it. Oof.
Damn.
Dak throwing the ball a little bit high. We got to call another timeout here. No, we don't have a timeout. We got to hurry it up. We're going to be short. We are calling a timeout.
And, I guess we used our last one.
They have nothing to lose, this team, the Tennessee Titans. They're going to play scrappy. It's going to come off as dirty to some people, but you know what? They're doing what they're supposed to do, and that's how to win the game. Again, it'd be a huge upset for them, and it'll be a bunch of preseason guys, a bunch of fucking practice squad motherfuckers.
It's exactly the type of thing that we would tell our, third string team to go out there and do.
Play not dirty. I'm saying, but play scrappy. Get in there, make the tackle, and throw them down. My point is that by them doing this could hype them up for even the Jacksonville game next week, which is the only one that really counts to get into the playoffs for Tennessee. We're fucking around. We're going to get hurt. We might lose. I doubt we'll lose the game, but we're fucking around. It's going to cost us injury-wise. Dak's already banged up. CD looked a little bit slow there. 3rd and 1. Dak running the ball here. Gets the first down. You know what to do here, Dak. Get out of bounds. Out of bounds. You got to get out of bounds. Yeah, slide is the usual thing.
I mean...
You can't slide there.
He looked fine there, so honestly, I'm guessing whatever. It's
he looks a little slow. I'm going to say that. He looks sometimes slow, but he looks slower than usual there. Getting out of that break, he kind of like...
My point is that whatever's going on with his knee, it's probably just, like, I don't think it's serious, but it's probably just hurting him. Like, it's probably still causing him pain, I'm sure.
Yeah, you can see even the cutting. Watch how he slows down at the end. Like, he's trying so hard, but he got us to the 41-yard line. We got T.Y. Hilton. From the bunch right to now, he's by himself on the left. Dak's looking down the field to the left.
Oh.
Pick.
God.
Interception, pick 6. No. Thank goodness for Tyler Smith with the tackle. That's on Dak Prescott. We got a game, guys. It's a game. 10-3 as we go into the half. And they might get points here as well. Thank goodness it wasn't a pick 6. Byard, as I said, the best. Not a great pass by Dak and not a great decision there by Dak. I'm going to be real about that.
When you guys said this is going to be a preseason game, I didn't think you meant it. We're going to look like a preseason team, too.
And that's what I was afraid. I was afraid that we would play down to the level. And that's embarrassing. I mean, this is their best player on defense, Byard. But in the secondary. Dak played around there and tried to beat out Schultz with his... Whatever, you got to blame his leg. You can say, oh, well, he was gimpy. I don't give a fuck. Then don't make that pass, Dak. 13 seconds. They have 2 timeouts, and they're on our 40. We were on their 41. They're on our 41 now. And now they got an easy field goal attempt. Again. Oh, my God. He stayed in bounds, baby. It was like slow motion in my eyes. Once that's it. At least we only hold him to a short field goal instead of a touchdown, because that was there was 2 possible touchdowns there. The pick 6 that didn't happen, and that play right there, which was a highlight reel play. I'm gonna be honest. I might make my shorts based out of just unbelievable the way he tippy-toed that line of
I mean that was just Incredible football.
Oh my God!
I mean,
he basically risked snapping his ankle. Sean Wright getting abused.
That was how he tackled.
My
That's what
God.
he did to tackle.
And that's an amazing play, though. That's a human, unbelievable play right there. Let's be real about it. But unfortunately, it's going to be 10-6.
Way too many mistakes in that first half. Ugly.
I mean, listen, we asked for this. Cowboys asked for this. That's what we do. We give it up. We'll always give you a chance. They can't believe that this game. The announcers can't believe this game is close when we are sitting here playing against a team of backups and third stringers. We should be embarrassed.
By the way, Cowboy March said go read his message on Twitter. That he sent you?
I'll check it now, but I gotta clear this fucking blood. Halftime. And an embarrassing 10-6 game. What a disaster. Once again, with injuries popping up here and there and banged up players because we're fucking around and finding out.
So
plain and simple.
Let me see here. But I think we had already seen that, I think.
Give me some comments. Yeah, let me hear but the insurance side of things. I don't know. You guys know how to handle that stuff, guys. The wife usually handles that stuff. So
yeah. So like I said, Mosh, we're back in town on Monday.
Yeah, I might try to reach out. I'm gonna try to reach out before that, though. So we'll see.
But yeah, so real quick, let me go ahead. Hit up the chat here, guys. Clark Kent said, Dallas is one and done. I've seen enough. Yep. Hashtag Aguilar4 said, we're the new Steelers. By that, I mean playing down to the competition. Cowboy Champ said, why can't this damn team just play a complete fucking game? Justin Kroll said, 3 turnovers on offense and just doing what you've been doing for the last day or two. Don Oliver, much love. He said, we played down to the competition always. And by the way, JD from DC just came back with a $2 holler saying, what?
Much love.
The Hudson Huck.
What the fuck? Hell yeah.
What the motherfuck?
That's what I'm saying.
Dana Jets. Okay, now let me see. Asmodeus just said, stupid motherfuckers. Stubby 1085 said, we should be embarrassed. That is embarrassing.
That's embarrassing display.
Clark Kent said, I told y'all it was going to be 24-21.
Well, we got back-to-back. I missed that.
No. The first one I had already read from JD from DC. Oh. But following up that, Tanner Cruzy said with his $2 holler, why are we not running the ball more?
Good question.
They've
stopped the run.
I can tell you at least one reason. They've done a pretty good job of, stopping Zeke.
We also have done a pretty bad job in pitching to the outside a little bit more.
We haven't done anything cute.
No, we've done everything. No, I'm saying I don't think cute. Let's go to the outside. We're running inside and predictably in the A and B gap, left and right side, inside the tackles the whole game. Let me know a play we didn't run inside the tackles.
By the way, Cowboy Longhorn said it, 3 turnovers on 3 straight drives that we were moving the ball well.
And one was on Dak, one's on Biotish, let's say, and the other one is on Hendershot. It's a complete offensive team inconsistency. And that inconsistency is going to cost us injuries. It's going to cost us maybe a game. This game, it might cost us. I'm talking about the playoffs where it matters.
Yeah. By the way, Stubby, much love to you again.
Stubby in the house.
It's always love, even when our Cowboys are looking like hot garbage.
It's always, we love our team over everything. Win, lose, or draw, good, bad, or ugly. And by the way, Stubby, I mean, he's got for the last half of the year, last 6 months, a drop of the last 6 months. So Stubby, he's on the top of the list on that. So thank you for the love, man. Here we go. Oh man, they're showing
it's a comedy of errors.
Yeah. And almost the Cowboys didn't seem they were like taking this game seriously.
And I'm sorry, I still genuinely think that the second fumble was a butt fumble. I do think that was, Biadish hitting the ball against his butt.
Yeah, whether it was or wasn't, we didn't allow any points, but the point, we stopped the drive. We can argue about that all day. Listen, the Dak haters are going to blame Dak no matter what.
I think here's the real point.
It doesn't matter.
Does it matter?
It's both their faults.
It's not even that. Does it matter if it was a receiver? Does it matter if it's Dak? Does it matter who it was? Because the whole point is, no one gives a fuck where it's coming from. They are here. That's 14 turnovers that this team has had that it should not have. That's just how I see it. 14 interceptions, I should be more specific. It's still a turnover, but interception. So
easy ones.
You kind of get what I'm trying to say here. I am no longer interested in assigning blame for these problems. I don't give a good goddamn who the problem is. Fucking fix it. Stop.
That's the problem. We don't have the coaching that can fix that. That's the problem.
And obviously, the interception problem specifically is a multifaceted issue, because like you guys are saying, for every interception that Dak himself is responsible for, there's 2 more where it was the O-line, and then the other 2 more where it was the fucking receivers just fucking up. So I don't know how you expect any team to get past that many opportunities to score and then saying, oh no, here you go, other team, why don't you get the ball instead? Like, that's not a winning recipe.
No.
And that's why I said it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter who is doing it. You can't turn the ball over 3 times in a game and expect to win.
I mean, I can't argue with that. And again, you know how you expect to win? Because we're playing the preseason squad of the Tennessee fucking Titans. That's how we expect to win.
Look, that's the only thing that gives me hope that we can obviously
we win this game, but
really
does that give you hope for the season? Does that give you hope for the playoffs?
The reason...
It does not. No hope for the playoffs for me.
It doesn't give me hope, but remember that the playoffs... You can't really play down to a team in the playoffs as much. I know. You're right? not when you're the 5th seed, which we're about to be. All these teams are now at a point where, you know, they might have maybe a rougher day or something, but they're all going to be solid teams, one way or the other.
I know. So we can't play down, but we can still make the same silly, stupid fucking mistakes and the inconsistent team that even when we've won, we've been inconsistent. Other than the Viking game. The Eagles, we were inconsistent. Go back to any of the games that we won this year. We were inconsistent. Even the fucking Colts that we got 59 burger. Fuck off. Who gives a shit? It wasn't 59 as nothing. It was fucking 21-19 in the 4th quarter.
You see it.
I mean, that's what people don't get. That doesn't make us. We're not going to do that against the Eagles or the Niners or the fucking whoever the fuck in the playoffs or in the Super Bowl, the Bills and We're not going to get there.
No, Aztec Aguilar 04 brings up a good point. Playing way too aggressive works for a bit, but you can't keep doing that. It bites you in the ass.
When it comes to the defensively, I don't mind it. I think Dan Quinn has rolled around. Look, the defense is playing great. Right? We got it for the most part.
Yeah, but even a defense that's maybe a little too aggressive
I agree.
Doesn't stop the run as effectively because,
of course,
you know,
they overrun things.
So that's why I said there has to be some kind of a balance to it.
On offense is what he's talking about. And I agree, especially in a game like this. Listen, they have the 31st worst pass defense and the 2nd best run defense. They're missing a lot of their run stoppers. They're missing a couple of their fucking defensive backs. We should be able to do run or pass against this team. We haven't run much. Haven't been able to run too much. That's more of a mindset of the team. And when we throw, we got guys dropping passes. We got Dak throwing, into an unnecessary tight window throw to their best defensive guy left, Byard.
I'm just throw this out there. If you are still too stupid, I'm going to say it straight up. If you're still too stupid to understand that not every single one of these 3 turnovers was on Dak, I cannot help you. We cannot help you anymore. Yeah. We cannot explain any more football to you because you are just beyond capabilities.
Yeah.
So,
again, obviously,
I'm not making excuses for Dak. I'm just saying, guys, we all just saw the same 3 turnovers. Well, all 3 of those were not all on Dak Prescott.
But I'm gonna be fair about this, and who said that in the chat? Whatever they are, they're just Dak haters. But the point is, whether you blame, I know people want to give everyone's dying to blame Biadish on the snap.
I'm not even talking about that one. I'm talking more about the Hendershot one. That's what I'm saying.
I'm get to that one.
So fucking obvious.
I'm gonna get to that one. To me, the snap, you can put that on both Dak and Biadish. I understand how you can put it on both. You just can't blame it only on Dak, though. But at least I don't think so at this moment. Mm-hmm. But that other Hendershot play, you got to be retarded to really think that that's somehow on Dak. Yep. You're just a Dak hater, and that you just write that in your face. Say Dak hater, and hey, we understand what you are now. That's all. It's cool. We understand. You got a couple of these and a couple of those over there. It's all right. We know what you are. You're a Dak hater. Mm-hmm. Just be honest to yourself about it. When you make assessments of things, you know you're biased against Dak Prescott. That's all. We got you.
Skeptical fan with the $2 holler. He just said, at least Amazon gets a competitive game.
Yeah, of course. Every single week this year for Amazon and Prime and all this bullshit, they get the most boring fucking game of all games. And again, even when they're close, they're boring. Even this one, to some extent.
This one should have been boring, is the point. I can't imagine any other... circumstance
Cowboys will always come through for you when it comes to that media. When it comes to Jerry Jones is happy.
Yeah, we got to put on a show.
Jerry Jones loving this. Everyone's talking about the Cowboys.
So PC76, much love. He said, please hit the thumbs up there.
Thank you.
Much love. Yes, appreciate you. So again, we'll see what the future holds. I'm always looking to improve this team. And again, it's the Dallas Cowboys, not the Dak Cowboys. One day, eventually, we will have to move on from Dak. So, we better have a fucking plan when that day comes.
It won't be before this year or next year or the year after. So keep that in mind. The next 2 years after this one, we got Dak on board, and he's a top 10 quarterback. I'm good with that.
Yep.
Why aren't you?
So
you want Tom Brady.
Majestic YouTube said, it doesn't matter who's at fault. Dak needs to make better decisions on the field. He throw picks every game, and it's the one thing I can count on.
Well,
that's why going back to what Azteca Aguilar before said, you can only play aggressive for so long before it comes back and bites you in the ass. Dak came out just fist swinging from his injury, and he straight up said it, that he has been more aggressive, more risk-taking, kind of putting
but
himself
whose choice
in that
is that?
position
Is that
more.
Dak's choice or is that Kellen Moore's choice?
Both.
It's okay,
Both.
but who makes the call in the end? We know it's the coaches. The coach, Dak is a coach. He follows the coach, and his input will, like you said, he's like, let's attack, let's throw. He's not going to shy away from that because he's a quarterback, but it's not his choice. It's Kellen. Kellen Moore's the motherfucking coach. It's on Kellen Moore for that side of things. And by the way, when it comes to Dak's interception, do not throw that away. The actual only one that's his interception was the one at the end of that half that cost us 3 points. It took away 3 points. It could have been 13-3. It's 10-6 because of Dak. At the end, that last pass was a poor throw, poor decision to try to squeak that in there against Kevin Byard, one of their best cover guy that they have left, to Dalton Schultz, who was already halfway down the field. Listen, it was a bad choice to throw that, and it was a bad throw behind him a little bit. That's the issue. That's the one you put on Dak that is on Dak. And if you're a Dak lover and you say no, then you're lying to yourself. Right on your face, Dak lover, and at least we know what you are. But I'm just saying, that was on Dak Prescott. I can go back and say Kellen Moore shouldn't be so aggressive, but Dak threw the fucking ball. That's on Dak. He wasn't pressured.
So, real quick.
Yeah, sorry.
Clark Kent with the $2 holler. He just said, sad bro, Dak only dominates Philly. So, and the Giants.
And Washington.
So, some interesting comments in the chat as well.
Hit him up.
I can't. That one I can't necessarily comment on. So, oh man, sorry. Let me see. I'm
trying to.
Let me kind of roll back a little bit.
Get the board updated here at halftime. We're almost about to kick off the second half, third quarter, and they get the ball first. At least the better part of our team is on the field, the defense. Sorry, that's the truth.
No, it's fine.
And I've been saying that for a while. Offense is putting up the numbers, the flash, but we know what really keeps this thing going. When the offense fucks up, the defense saves the day. Not every single time, and they're not going to do it every single game consistently as I like to do it. But they're the ones that hold it down. When the offense been fucking up the first third of the season, and we didn't have Dak, and of course, from even in those games, they stayed close because of our defense kept the games close for the most part. Be a mistake here and there, costs us some points, and makes it a closer game. But when the offense gives the ball away and the defense has to stop, touchdowns when they're starting inside the 20, that's on the offense, and that's offensive points.
And I'm sorry, look, you guys are all bringing up valid points. I'm not trying to take away the fact that Dak, is now currently leading the league with the most interceptions, and he missed all those games. Again, we are being way too aggressive, way too pass happy. I think, I can't remember, someone in the chat said did we really pass 26 times so far?
Yep. That's the Kellen.
Right?
Again, they have the 31st worst passing defense, but it doesn't mean that you have to only throw the ball, especially early. Let's run the clock.
And the fact that Malik Davis was actually he was popping off. He was making shit happen, right? Even Zeke was getting to the point where the last two.
They slowed us down at the end of the half. They slowed us down,
but even Zeke was starting to get to the point where he got 3-4 yards, he got 5 yards, it was. Smoothing out is the point. It felt like we were starting to establish a little bit of something of a run game there.
We can't ever establish
really
that.
Was the factor.
Yeah, but we'll never establish that because Kellen Moore's running the show. He won't let you. He will not let you just enjoy the run game and let it just be consistent with it. No, he's gonna throw in a lot of passing.
Look,
second half, at least we should run more.
I think that Kellen Moore does Dak Prescott no favors because he plays into the worst tendencies of Dak's.
Styles.
Kind of, not just that, but his bad habits, you know what I mean? All of us say, one of the big key differences here is that Dak could choose to make maybe one or two better decisions, if he just threw it away certain times or things like that. But when you have an aggressive mindset, like I said, you're not going to throw it away. If there's a chance that you can make a play, you are going to try and make that play. And there's no... That's what I'm saying. How do you change that when that's basically like the offensive philosophy? All year. The only time it wasn't is when we had Cooper Rush out there and the Cowboys knew because we had no fucking choice. I'm just saying Dak puts us in a weird spot because, like I said, he obviously is clearly so much better than Cooper Rush. I'm not even going to touch on that. But we're not doing him any favors running our offense this way. Honestly, our whole team this way. So, what is it, baby?
No, it's a little ant.
Oh.
And it's fucking with me.
I'm sorry, baby. So, Quasi Blake, I really hope we are about to blow him out. So.
That was weird. I'm surprised.
Sorry.
All right. I think I fixed the board. We're going to go into this third quarter here.
Do you need
Very depressing.
Are you good?
With
you
what?
Good,
yeah,
okay.
I'm all right. I'm all right. Just more, this game's got me more sick than anything. It's more than anything in my stomach. It's this fucking game.
Well, and by the way, of course, they deferred, so they get the ball first.
Yep.
For a 3-yard run. The only bad thing about these white uniforms, there's a bunch of bright green like splotches on them. And certain, like, some players have, like, I'm just saying, it looks like they, like, I don't know, it just looks weird.
I
saw like 2-3 Cowboy players because of the grass and stuff like that. They just had like weird giant patches of like green and like weird colors and stuff. So
2nd and 7, shotgun. You got motion there, just backup tight end. Went left to right. They're going inside. Good. Bohanna almost got the stop. He slowed him down though.
Hey, still teamwork. It still helped.
Hey, he slowed him down. DeMarcus Lawrence ended it. But that was all on Bohanna creating that inside on the run. Now Dak here testing his leg out, throwing the ball on the sideline. I mean, you got to assume that was checked out on at halftime in his leg. It just sucks because we really could have put this game out of reach. You could see him from the beginning. I don't mind going out, but you got to put him to an end. That's why going for it in that 4th down play. I don't know. I think we should have went for it. I'm not going to say that the whole game is reliant on that. I'm just saying that to me was, if you want to really go to that killer instinct, you got to put them out of their misery quick. And we didn't do that. And now you're in the game. You got to play these guys out. Bland's inside. Diggs outside on coverage here. Micah in there right away.
Pressure by Micah.
Luckily, they dropped it. Trayvon Diggs was way off on coverage on Traylon Burks.
That was not
the rookie.
Great.
Traylon Burks dropped it at receiver. So we get lucky. Remember, Robert Woods had a big pass earlier, and he dropped it. We've been lucky as fucky right now, guys. And we're only up by 4 against this team.
And Caveman, again, I think, I can't speak for Mr. MCF, but definitely not what I was trying to say. My whole point is that I acknowledge Dak's faults and foibles, and instead of trying to work around them or adjust around them or whatever, like I said, we're leaning into exactly that little like demon on Dak's shoulder that's telling him to go out there and do every fucking weird crazy thing in his head and just to go fucking do it.
Here's Turpin. Can he wake us up here once? Oh, is that a block in the back by Kelvin Joseph? Doesn't matter. He goes down to the
yeah, it is.
A block in the back. So now we're on our own 5-yard line. Good job, Kelvin Joseph. So. But let me ask you, read that question again, that comment again. I want to actually say that because actually there's something I want to agree with him about on this.
I think I wasn't reading the comment. I think I was just saying something.
No. The comment he said about trying to push things. You didn't read the comment. You kind of said whatever he said, and you answered his comment.
K-Man just kind of said that.
Yes.
Let me see.
Because I do understand why it comes
Dak
off.
plays bad. It's the coaches. It's the defense. Right. He's just aggressive. The Cowboys win, but Dak plays bad.
But here's what I'm trying to say. I understand when you said that Dak, and you kept going back to that Kellen Moore is aggressive play. Kellen Moore has the little on his shoulder. Dak saying throw the ball. By saying that, it sounds like you're excusing him. I can understand. Sitting here listening, I sound like an excuse. I understand that. But that's why I want to clarify.
But my whole point is that, again, if Dak is not always the best decision maker, the whole point is that in his head,
then he ain't the best quarterback. And I don't think that's the biggest issue. I think some of those issues do lie with Kellen Moore. I do agree with that. But in the end, Dak has the choice to throw the ball to Dalton Schultz in unbelievable coverage. And that's on Dak Prescott. You cannot put that anyway on Kellen Moore's aggressiveness. That's all I'm trying to say. And I agree with Caveman on that side.
How else do you express questionable decision-making than talking about the two decisions? Like, that's what I'm trying to say.
He's a quarterback. He's supposed to throw the ball. He better have some decent, reasonable decision making. He's a fucking quarterback. So I'm just saying, like, that's a good run, by the way, by Zeke. About 7 yards on that one. He pounded that one. He is in full green. That white became green on his jersey. Malik Davis coming in. But you know what I mean? I just think that we have to specify when it is a mistake on Dak and when it's not. Hendershot is not a mistake on Dak. Caveman, if you blame that on Dak, you're 100% dead wrong. No question. Nobody's here to. No one's going to agree with you.
Dak's changing the play.
Except for obvious Dak haters. But when you look at that pass to Dalton Schultz, that's on Dak Prescott. I don't care about Kellen Moore's play calling issues, which he has. 2nd and 4.
There we go.
There's a great pass by Dak. Let's blame Dak on that pass.
Damn, was that not a helmet-to-helmet hit? Or is that just... I mean, just throwing it out there, because it looked like they both bonked into each other.
I always look at this as it's football, but I know it's different nowadays. Samuel Rowe with that $2 holler. I'm not going to be able to fit the...
Samuel Rowe, okay, Dark Sam Fox burner account said, Sean Payton looking kind of thick right now. Thick with 3 C's.
Oh, damn. Malik Davis about 2 yards there on the run.
He still got 2 yards.
That was funny.
Oh, man. Tyron Smith getting up like a lumbering mountain. So,
as he gets up.
I know.
That scares me. You said that. Everything stopped. Because we need that right tackle set. And I don't think Peter's going to take us through a playoff run.
That cracks me up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we got another.
See here. Yeah, I'm going to shout out Jason.
Whoa!
I'm sorry. Is that not? Thank you. There's a
Noah
flag.
Brown
Noah
got shoved out of bounds by the rookie McCready.
That's twice now, McCready. I'm almost positive.
Yeah. Last time it was McCready as well as a rookie. And he's getting picked on by the Cowboys. At least we're doing the right thing there.
But Jason Renfro with his $5 holler just said, I've got my Cowboy, Longhorn, and Mavs all playing at once. Let's go. All my teams need to get a win. The Cowboys are in the hunt for 6 and beyond. Cowboys for life. Thank you, Jason. Much love.
Yes.
Like I said, I hope Texas has a very winsome day today.
Yes, that's the goal today, right? To get those wins. JD from DC, by the way, he's got T.Y. Hilton represented right there on the board. So a T.Y. Hilton drop takes the stream boss for you. Jason Renfro, by the way, he's still in third. I think third. Behind Stelios. But he's first on the Cash App side as of right now. There's a run by the Cowboy. He got no yardage there. And again, that's a rookie right there, Gibbons.
And again, that's why, we are in a tough spot. Like you said, we're not getting a consistent run game going. And now we're in a spot where...
But you know what's funny? When we run inside is the bigger issue most of the time. I think we've had more outside runs.
Well, Zeke did have his most... he did have that nice run on the outside.
Yep. Play action. They're blitzing, dumps it down to where the blitz is coming. There's Ferguson. Nice move. I mean, this guy.
Ferguson, there we go.
Ferguson is doing great. I mean, his movements. You saw it last week. The leverage of that defender. He knew where he was coming. He made a little move, and he took it up the field.
He just has a giant chunk of turf.
Good. That means he's playing football. Oh. But that's what I'm trying to say. What a play by him. That could have been this could be a 3rd and 8 or a 3rd and 7. It's a 3rd and 2. And that's because Ferguson shimmied and shammied this way and that way and got himself an extra bunch of yards. Just being, he's a powerful blocker. He's a good receiver. Not great, but he's a good receiver. But the way he moves out there, combining those two things is impressive to me. He's a rookie as well. Don't forget, another rookie on that field. 3rd and short, and 3rd and 2, we get the first. Zeke gets the 2 kinda, and then pummels forward for another 1.5 yards. Just falls forward. First down, Cowboys, under 10 minutes. Wow. And now, are we going to run the ball a little bit more intelligently? Are we going to run the ball a little better? Let's go. Yes. What's up, Black and Blue TV?
How's Nelson? He said, I'm chiming in. There's 70% Dak defenders, 20% Dak haters, 10% spectators. So I feel like I would flip that because it feels like it's 70% Dak haters most of the time.
I think it's just usually the loudest you hear, more.
Zeke kind of, I don't know. He still got like 3 yards, but it looked like he was kind of,
Is it a hold? Is it offsides them? Is it a illegal shift? That's shitty because we held and we still gained a yard.
We're moving back.
We're gonna hold. Let's like 10 yards. Center.
Yeah, like I said, the only reason we even got those yards is because Biadasz was home.
I will say the one thing: Biadasz is having one of his worst games this year. That we can all agree on. Because he's been fantastic this year, but I agree. Fumbled the snap.
Oh, look, I guess
he's definitely holding.
In his defense, though,
that was definitely a hold.
I know it was a hold. I'm just saying that Tyler Smith ran into him too.
That's a hold. I know Tyler Smith almost ran the back of his leg.
It's like that initial he kind of tripped into him, but then he kept holding.
This is where it makes difference. 1st and 20, and we run for only a yard. So now we're giving this is a lost drive because of the penalty.
Not great.
This is a lost drive. Of course, I know we made a 3rd and 30. Whoa. 3rd and 30 last week. Sorry, I just saw it right here. I ain't sure.
There you go.
I ended.
There you go.
We had 3rd and 30 last week, and we made it. People think we're going to do that.
No.
That was hit out of the pocket, and it was dropped there by Noah Brown, even though it hit him in the hands. Sound familiar?
It was tipped before it even got to him, though.
I
now
know.
it's a 3rd and 19.
Yeah, that was right in my face. That's why I jumped back. I'm like, wait, is there a huge ant on my face? And I realized it was an ant. It was just a tiny little ant on the screen. A rogue ant. Still hit him in the
I don't
hands.
know. That still seemed relatively catchable.
This is basically a T.Y. Hilton replay from last week, baby.
Man, Noah Brown is definitely
on the
seeing
outs.
his last days in Dallas, I think.
By the way, this is, to me, all you got here is a deep play. Deep pass, go deep. Go to T.Y. Hilton. Why not? He's about to get
just don't get
sacked.
sacked.
Well, throw it. Dak just Hail Marys it. There's a hold, no penalty there. Yes!
Oh, wow!
Yes! Yes! That's what you got to try to do. You go for the flag. Number 30 grabbed Gallup, kept them from going back to the ball, and that
I
is
don't
a
like
penalty.
it, but I'll take it.
That gets us to the fucking 5-yard line. 3rd and 19.
All right, so
That's why I said you Hail Married
ask
it.
a question.
Did you
Cowboy
like-
fans, be as honest as possible.
What?
If it had been the other way, is that PI to you?
Let's see it. I mean, he's grabbing
Okay.
him. That's PI.
That's all. That's
And
all I
the
want
people
to
will
know.
say that it was overthrown. Oh, he could have made an attempt at that ball. That's a touchdown
Again.
possibility. You got to throw that ball. You got to throw that flag. And it's a pass interference.
Seeing the replay, even I have to admit that was clearly PI there.
And what I'm trying to say is, and you know, sometimes we see that and they don't throw the flag on the opponent.
You know, some of those questionable times,
my
though. And
point
we know this
is,
crew's a little flag happy.
Last week, 3rd and 30, got the 49-yard catch by T.Y. Hilton. This time, 2nd 19.
1st and goal.
And now a touchdown off of the penalty because Dalton Schultz on the bootleg by Dak. Touchdown, Cowboys. And that's the way you do it, motherfuckers.
Again, like I said, I can already hear it. Everyone's going to start saying the only way you can score is the refs. You know, we suck.
Really?
Blah, blah,
The refs
blah.
always against us. What are they talking about?
At this point, I just want this game to get to the
Over.
end and our players get healthy. Or stay healthy.
Look, the point is that's what it led to a touchdown. Last week, the T.Y. Hilton play, what did that lead to? That 3rd and 30. We got the first. You know what happened? We got a TD by CeeDee Lamb. What happened this time? 3rd and 19. You got to go. No one's open for it. You can't dump it off and punt. You go deep. You attack. I like that attacking. I was saying it the whole time. Let's throw it deep. Go deep. Go, do a T.Y. Hilton. We didn't get the catch because it was a flag. And that's how you work a fucking offense properly. Simple as that. That's why I hate the inconsistencies of this team. Because sometimes they'll do exactly what we know they can do. And sometimes they do, what the fuck are they doing shit out there? Like a triple reverse on the goal line on first and goal on the one. That makes no sense sometimes.
And again, the only reason I asked that, guys, is just because, initially it did look like PI, but it still looked a little bit slightly questionable. So once you saw the replay, it was clearly PI.
Yeah, definitely.
But, I always like to remove the cowboy bias from some of those penalties, right? But real quick, thank you, Grant G. 1971, he dropped a $7 Trayvon Diggs holler.
Yeah,
saying time for Diggs to get him a pick.
I like that. T. Green will be very happy, and so will the Hall.
That's the only thing we're missing. By the way, I guess, no, Micah had the
fumble recovery. Yeah, no sack from it. They're getting the ball out.
Well,
getting the ball out quick.
Sack?
No.
True, no.
No, Dante Fowler counts as a sack.
And
he
Wilson
got the sack.
has a sack.
Yes, there's 2 sacks, but Micah doesn't have any.
Micah's doesn't count as a sack because what's-his-face got the ball out. That's why. Remember that hit where he laid him out? For a second in my head, I was like, oh, is that a sack? And I'm like, no, it wasn't a sack. It was just a tackle.
It wasn't a tackle. It was just a hit after. It's a quarterback hit, which is a stat in the analytics. Grant G, 1971, much love. He's our 3-time, 1, 2, 3, and he's also going for 4, like Dak. Right here on the overall board as our sponsor of the week, the great Grant G, 1971. Much love for that drop. And it's time for Trayvon Diggs to not drop that interception, that pick 6 he had earlier before the half. Much love to him. And also, JD from DC. 9 Cavante Turpin points on that Stream Boss. A $10 Cooper Rush holler would take down the Stream Boss for everybody here now.
Yeah, Chris Plumage said, come on, Cowboys, hell yeah.
Needed that. We played around too much with this fucking team. And again, you have a bad drive, you have a penalty that kills you. You gotta have this has to be the game plan going forward. You gotta be. That's why the aggressive part comes in. Even if Dak got picked there, you risk it. You throw it down the field because it's a punt. This is basic football. This is if he gets picked on the 5, what happens? It's a great punt.
Exactly.
Because the next play, we're punting. I'm not saying we should do that on a 3rd and 1. I'm saying that on a 3rd and 19 or 3rd and 30, you go for the fucking goal. You go all the way, and if it's picked, it's picked. But you gotta don't worry about the fucking. Let the Dak haters hate. You don't worry about the stats. You worry about trying to make your team win, and that's what it's about. Winning. And that's what Dak helped us do there. Penalty on the rookie over there on their side with Noah Brown. The penalty on number 30.
Joe Horace said we needed that drive to settle everyone down.
And again, I mean,
Quasi Blake said Parsons needs a strip sack, right? Asmodeus said, I still for some reason feel like shit.
I know.
So first of all, I hope you're okay, like not like sick, feeling like shit. You know what I mean?
I'm definitely.
But as far as like maybe feeling like shit about this game, again, you know, like I said, even if we win, a lot of us either had expectations of blowing them out or just overall are a little disappointed to see our offense turn the ball over that many times. Like, it's one thing if we got stopped on drives, right? Like, if we punted 3 times, that's one thing. We turned the ball over 3 times. Yeah. That feels different. It is different. So
it's sloppy.
That's how I feel.
It's sloppy as we enter. It's sloppy as we enter the playoffs.
Yeah. So about the game, said Asmodeus. So by the way, Jason Renfro officially takes over.
Woo, the stream
boss. Much love. Appreciate you, Jason Renfro. Much love.
Yes. And with
see them try to run, they get nothing.
Good job by the Cowboy defense. Dante Fowler, not a good.
Actually a Barr.
Yeah, Barr with a good tackle there, but I gotta say Fowler is not a good edge setter. But while Armstrong is, by the way, with Jason Renfro's $9 holler, not only does he take over 100 points now loaded up there on the stream boss. Much love to Jason Renfro taking us through the second half of this game. Jason Renfro jumped into a from 3rd place to 2nd place on the overall board right above our heads. So congrats. He jumped over Stelios. 300 Cowboys. Here we go. Throwing the ball down to the tight end on a 2nd and 10 to get about 5 yards, 4 yards. We'll take that.
So, and guys, I don't think you necessarily have to. Being a diehard fan doesn't mean that you just have to blindly support everything your team is doing. That? So just throwing that out there. Like, I love our Cowboys, and we are very diehard fans, but part of being a diehard fan, I feel like it's our responsibility to point out the things that are maybe not all that great about the team. And also, even though I would call some of you guys here in the chat, right, Dak haters or whatever stuff, like, I'm caveman and Cowboys are number 1 and all that stuff are just as much Cowboy fans. As
just because you don't like Dak, whatever the reason may be, don't mean you're not a Cowboy fan.
Just have different ideas of what we think the Cowboys should or need to do. Damn it, they get the first.
3rd and fucking 6. I talked about this yesterday. 3rd down conversions. We
have too much time, and that was on Wilson
but that was the play design. They rolled them out. They did. That's a smart way of roll. You roll out your quarterback to extend the play. They quadruple teamed whoever was on the left side. There's a hole there. I think that was a hole. Let's see. Or on the Cowboys were being offsides.
Either that, yeah.
It's a 12-yard gain, though, no matter what. Unless the penalty's on them.
Hopefully it looks like it is because he looks... Oh, sorry, the Tennessee player there looks a little upset. So
it's on offsides on the Cowboys. Decline. George Leggins, appreciate you and welcome to the family.
Thank you for summing it up. Appreciate you.
Unfortunately, the Cowboys are letting them drive. Now the defense is deciding to fuck up now. They're on our 34-yard line. It's incredible, isn't it? I mean, this adds more proof to, unfortunately, what I've been saying is that this team cannot be trusted. They might come up with a turnover. They might get a sack here, but why allow this in the first place? Too many third down conversions.
There we go.
Good job by Deshaun Wright slowing him down, and the tackle made by Bland. But a good run stop there by the Cowboys on the outside. I will say I like the way the run support's going on in this game for the Cowboys. I love the way that you're seeing the immediate reads by the corners and safeties coming up to help.
I know
with the
it's
run
too
stopping.
Bad that some of our secondary players just couldn't kind of do a little bit better on some of that because, like you said, we kind of keep getting killed on these first down plays. Like. It's like they don't get like one. They either get 1 or 2 yards, or they get like 10 to 12 to 50. You know what I mean?
It's the third down plays that bother me the most. That they were allowing that shit. Are you kidding me?
Oh, come on!
Who's got it?
He still had it.
I didn't even know they gave it to the fullback who was an offensive lineman. I thought he had it for a second. The cameraman kept fooling
apparently
me.
So did the Cowboys first.
The cameraman definitely. The cameraman kept going to the big offensive lineman. Looked like he running the ball from fullback. It fooled me, I will say, because more I think the cameraman than anything else.
let me see here. So exactly, and that's my point. Skeptical fan said everyone here has the right to cheer or critique the Cowboys in their own way, as long as they're all respectful of each other as much as possible. You know,
Noah Brown not being blamed for Dak's game losing interception. I think that's one of those things you gotta take a look at yourselves. But everyone's free to critique and be critiqued.
Come on, please. Just,
3rd and 7, we get the stop, but we almost allowed a first down. They're 2 yards short. Don't do anything stupid, Wilson. Wilson just got shoved, and they should call a flag on them. Of course they're going to go for it. They have nothing to lose. You go for it. Why would you kick it?
I know.
Well, the reason why they ran on 3rd and 7 and they're not is because they wanted to set up for a fourth. And by the way, they're not kicking the field goal. Again.
Yeah, they're going for it.
Yeah, they're going to be aggressive, and I think our defense can come up here.
This table keeps moving.
I know, baby. I think our feet are on it. But here, 4th and 2. Obviously, a big play if the Cowboys can stop them. They run. What a stop! Oh my God! Why can't we hold them?
Not enough.
Why can't we hold them right there? Is that who got that hit? What a bunch of fucking bullshit. We suck. We had to stop and everything, and we just let it go. Who is that? DeMarcus Lawrence, you dumb shit. And then nobody else helped him.
Yeah.
He slowed him down. It was more about everybody else. Nobody else was there. Bohanna missed. And he fell forward for the first down. Just colossal.
And there's no one there to help him, though.
We're playing with fire here. We're about to get burned. It's going to be 17-13, 17-14. They're going to go for 2. This defense got to lock it down because the offense obviously doesn't really want to put the game away, so the defense is going to have to. Ooh, thank goodness he tripped. He would have had 20 yards instead of 5.
Just like you said, we just have no.
We're allowing them to win this game. We're allowing them to get back in the game.
Tank is too damn big to be getting run over like that. That's a damn shame. Black and Blue also said we had 12 men on the field there.
Was that what it was? Yeah. No. And they didn't call that flag. I think they called just the offsides.
Okay. Well, we got away with that one then, having 12 men on the field. So
man. They got to make this. Always got to make this shit close, man. Couldn't they do something to help me out here? Having a sick day.
Under 4 minutes, by the way, in the 3rd quarter.
Finally get a good stop there on the run. Damone Clark involved in it, but it was really Carlos Watkins, the defensive captain for this game. He was there and made the finalizing tackle there. While Damone Clark was also heavily involved. Now, another 3rd and 6. Come on, Cowboys. Stop these motherfuckers. And you know what? Don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th down. Don't be surprised if they go for it.
I mean, like you said, they have nothing to lose.
Why not? This is a practice game.
And they also have all the momentum, don't they?
But why not have this? Is a practice. I mean, practice game, right? I mean, this is like you might as well go for it on 4th. Micah's rushing is a.
Remember, we have much more to lose here than they do.
1st down for the Titans, which is even more embarrassing that we're letting them stay in this game. 1st and 10, basically 1st and goal. Man, we just suck. We're really not that good of a team.
Man, this is just disappointing all the way around.
I mean,
I'm just kind of waiting to see what happens here. Not what I was expecting, I'll tell you that.
I mean, I just don't like that they're like playing us like they're just trying out shit, and we're playing here like we're supposed to know our shit, and we're not. On defense and offense for the most part, but man, I mean, we got Hooker fell on that play right there. Now Nashawn Wright's going to be hurt again. His arm? What is he? Oh, he's doing his little skid up off the grid. He was doing this thing with the fucking Nashawn Wright. I don't know about him.
Look, we just gotta get through it as far as Nashawn Wright on the team or whatever. Jason Ruffin said needs some new blood.
Yeah, I gotta finish his blood.
Oh my goodness, she's so sleepy.
I know. She's been out cold today.
I know. So.
Incredible. I'm just very disappointed.
House Nelson said, we're still in it. I want you to act like it.
We're in it. We're winning.
I don't know if you mean us or like the Cowboys, but our Cowboys definitely need to shit.
Malik Hooker. Can't afford him to be gone.
He ain't shit. I didn't even realize.
And Curse.
Curse.
Curse is also hurt.
You know what? I'm just gonna.
This is what happens when you fuck around. You finding out.
Yeah, but I didn't realize Hooker also has his right hand like all taped up.
It looks like his thumb area. Unfortunately, Curse is he's
limping.
Curse has back and knee issues already.
Get Hooker off the field.
Curse has back and knee issues already. in practice. Now he's just aggravated that he's limping to the bench. He's also, unfortunately, she's trying to sleep, baby. You woke her up.
I know, but I need to move. Like, okay. I need to move and go this way.
I guess.
So, like, unless she wants me to, like, sit with her, I need her to scoot over. I'm sorry.
So, she's attacking you, like, violently.
Sleepy puppy.
Yeah, our dog doesn't like to be woken up like that because she will bite the living shit out of you. Or sharp little teeth.
A little midget.
I forgot what I was saying. Either way. Just a big disappointment.
Yeah, this is disappointing.
2nd down and 6, basically on our 8-yard line, 7-yard line. There's a little pressure from Micah. Hits the ball. And Jesus Christ, Cowboys. Diggs and Wilson there to pick it. They both miss it. You're going to miss it. Traylon Burks drops the touchdown. Now Wilson's hurt. He's walking with his right arm. It looks like it's dangling. Micah got in there, but again, these guys are getting the ball out fast. That's all they care about. I mean, nothing stopped Micah on that play. Let's be real. Man, that could have been a pick right there. Oh, Diggs almost had a pick. Donovan Wilson's knee got knocked out from underneath him because of Trayvon Diggs going for the pick, but they all dropped it. Why would they even get it? 3rd and 6. Come on, Micah's making some moves, and he got himself out of that play. Touchdown. And there you go, Cowboys. More embarrassment to the it's 12. More embarrassment to this team. Well, they should go for 2. They're smart. Damone Clark blew that one, I think. He was kind of out of it. Damone Clark looked to be to blame there. Oh, they only went for 1. I'll take that. Wow, guys, an embarrassing situation once again. Cowboys playing like pussies, playing down to the level of the team they're playing. This team sucks, with the guys, especially with the guys they have in, and they have nothing to lose. Why not? And now you see, you missed a touchdown.
I saw. I heard.
Yeah, I know. But the point is, unfortunately, Cowboys are allowing this to be done to themselves. Have you heard us say this before? We allowed this to happen to you again. Not really. It's more surprising just in the fact that people still think this is a Super Bowl caliber team. Like, this is a playoff team. Like, we make the playoffs. I definitely have some great stuff about our team, but we have so many inconsistencies that it doesn't make us a true Super Bowl caliber team.
No, honestly,
that's facts. I gotta get up now.
Go ahead. Inconsistencies on one hand, but
I gotta go that way. I can't fit out the other way. I'm sorry.
Sorry, go ahead.
Randy Stites with that 5 on it.
I got it. Ooh, there we go, guys. Here we go. Thank you so much, Randy. Appreciate you. Much love with the $5 holler saying turnovers have to stop. That's why we were having that discussion not that long ago. Kind of said it. It almost doesn't matter if it's Dak or if it's this guy or if it's that guy. You keep getting turnovers. This is exactly what's going to happen.
Well, it does matter. Who's the person?
So, obviously, okay. Yes, it does matter, but my point is that the end result is still the same.
Well, the blame is not. Yeah, I know.
So, no fucking pressure when it matters, said Jacob Vasquez here, too.
Or they get the ball out fast. That's the way you beat our team.
Yeah. Yeah, House Nelson said it. Like, I wouldn't say she missed it. Yeah, I don't miss it at all. Ray Montoya said, out-coached. I mean, hey, Vrabel definitely had his third-string backups ready to go and ready to play, so much more than we had our starters ready to play. Remember that, guys. We're still playing all of our starters. Remember that. Let me see. T Green said, put the backups in right now, please. There's just too many injuries going on. Again, they're already in because the guys who got hurt, guess who's in? The backups. Whoever is still left to back them up. So, let me go ahead, scoot back on over here. I know, I'm sorry.
Just jump over her, no? This dog.
There, she's awake now.
She is. Yeah, she's not like dead asleep. There you go, guys. Sorry. We're in a tight squeeze here with the way our setup is. Whew. All right. Don't worry. I didn't have to. I wasn't sick in that sense, in that way. Whew. Got a little good luck charms here. Hey, Asha. What are you doing? Huh? Yeah.
Good She's girl. Sleeping like her Cowboys.
Yeah, but she's allowed to sleep.
I know.
Oh, boy. Well, let's see what we do here.
Here we go.
Let's hit that.
There you go. She goes back over here. So, anyway, long story short, yeah, Randy Stites, you can't turn over the ball that much and expect things to go well. Jason Renfro said it here as well with the $2 holler. You can't get turnovers with back-to-back turns to the ball. Like, it does feel like an extra stake in the heart that we got turnovers, like, on back-to-back drives. Just that's it's momentum killing. Like, you just feel disheartened. So
Malik Davis
for loss, oh man, well, he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he does. So, lost half a yard, but just ugly. Almost like the Cowboys don't want to win the game. I know. It feels like we're the ones that don't need to play this game.
Oh man, Anthony Miller said the tight receivers are catching everything.
Yeah, not really. Remember, they had a couple drops.
I know. So, by the way, Randy Stites also said, with a $5 holler here, I like the way that Tyron is playing at right tackle. Very impressive, especially considering he didn't play since 2005.
There you go. Dak going deep. Real deep here, overthrowing.
No flag there.
Hilton, no flag. It was good coverage, too.
So, there you go.
Well, Randy Stites. What did he say? Repeat his Randy Stites. Was that Randy Stites?
Said, I like the way that Tyron Smith's playing at right tackle. Very impressive since he hasn't played there since 2005.
Agreed, and better than what he was doing before, right? Because he was not doing that great before at right tackle. That's one of the keys I wanted to see. Can he be consistently play his old ways, his dominating ways?
I will say he has been, he's looking better every game. So that to me is the number one thing. Like, he's getting into the groove.
Ooh, thank goodness. See? Difference between Noah...
Groove's in the heart.
That was a good read there by CD to
go. Ooh, great job. Oh, God, Dak.
Well, good job from the cycle
through
that.
T.Y. get the first.
T.Y. with the first and more.
There we go.
There's a playmaker for you. There's a playmaker who knows how to make plays.
Here we go. Oh, that's right. I promised Justin I would do this.
That's the veteran.
What?
That's the veteran. That's the veteran aspect of things. Where you see the difference between someone like him and let's say Tolbert. Remember Jalen Tolbert? He was offsides.
Yes.
That offsides that he cost us, and we would have probably ended up winning the Green Bay game one for that. But that offsides he cost us, you saw there. I think it was CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb in the slot. Checked with the ref and said, "All right, I'm backing up a spot," and he backed up because he was offsides. It reminded me of that play.
Lariano Ali with a $2 holler, saying an extra donation and Happy New Year.
Thank you. Happy New Year to you. Appreciate the love, truly do. And I'll help you on the board as well as we do here on the Night League. Make sure everyone gets their true praise.
Is he hurt?
And love. Who is that? Is that
Biadish?
What a bad day for him, man. He's hurt. Another injury.
Oh, God. Okay. No offense, but a bad day for him, a bad day for us.
That's what I'm saying, but the fact that this game's taking this long to win, it's bad across the board.
30 seconds left in the third quarter, basically.
It's not
and
good.
Biadish is down. And it's bad enough that McCarthy was walking onto the field, so...
Yeah. Well, now what we're going to do. Because you know the backups
Who's the backup center?
Practice squad guy. Brock Hoffman. You ready for that undrafted rookie to go out in there?
I mean, we can definitely say bye to the Super Bowl now, I guess.
He's not. We don't know how long he's out for, but we know what the injury is. That's what happens when you fuck around. You find out.
Look, the one thing we said we really wanted from this game is the one thing that we're not getting. Like, I genuinely don't care if we lose as long as we got through it in one piece.
Well, we're in pieces. So, there you go.
Damn. We got to win one for Biadish, said House Nelson. Hell yeah. So, Mike Leach said, how many injuries is that? 4?
I don't know. One play on defense, there was 3 guys that were out on one play. Jaron Curse and Malik Hooker and Wilson. They all were hurt in one play.
Reddy Stites, by the way, he just had a $5 holler there, and he said, can we really be that hard on them? We're playing ring around the rosy with our O-line, and I feel like most teams would not be 11-4.
Well, no, overall, I listen. No, I agree with that. But let's take it to the next level. Playoffs. I don't give a fuck about 11-4. I don't give a fuck about how good we did with 11-4. With our players. How are we going to do against the real teams in the playoffs? And that is where we are one and done. I hate to say it, but this is we're not being too hard on them. No,
Let me see if there is a cart being brought out on the field. But like I said, McCarthy took to the field, so
that would suck. If the cart's on the field, that could be major.
Okay, so he walks to the sideline with assistance. He was bent backward on the play, and he grabbed his right knee immediately. Jason Peters moves to left tackle. Connor McGovern is the center. Tyler Smith moves to left guard.
That's major. People don't understand how major the center position is to the quarterback and the rest of the offensive line. You just don't understand it. Look at him. Look, that don't look good to me. He's literally...
when they say walk off with assistance, it's like barely a step, but like that's what I'm saying. Like to me, that looks like his season's done injury. Because if he's out for 4 weeks, I mean,
that's one of those ones you got a torn ACL. Wow, we're in trouble. Well,
I mean, you can't ask for worse than that.
Nope, that's the worst.
Also, does anyone ever notice how Tyler Smith's face through the helmet? It kind of looks like Michael Gallup's face.
So now you understand more important here than Michael Gallup or whoever.
I know.
Do you know that Tyler Smith now is at guard? Mm-hmm. You realize that,
yes.
right?
Yeah, I just said it. Tyler Smith is at guard. Jason Peters is our left tackle.
How do you feel about that?
And McGovern is our center.
How do you feel about that? Fourth
Fine.
quarter.
Like, isn't
really?
that... No? I mean, what's our better fucking option? I don't want Jason Peters at right
tackle.
Option,
but that's going to be our playoff option now.
There's no good options left. Again, when players get hurt... There are no good options. There's just which one is the best of the worst.
Peters is our swing. Now he's going to have to start the rest of the season.
Yeah, again, there's no way we're going to, after all this work that we put to making Tyron Smith our new kind of right tackle for the rest of the
You might as well put him back on the left side and put fucking Peters on the right side.
No,
I don't know what's going on.
The whole point is that Peters, one, had more work at left tackle. Two, also, Tyron Smith now has had more work at right tackle.
This year.
You get what I mean? Like, moving Tyron to left tackle would probably destroy all the progress he made on right tackle. Jason Peters is also used to playing left tackle, so he's going to go into right tackle probably looking a little rusty as well. And then again, Tyler Smith obviously stays at the left guard spot.
I'm laughing on the outside, baby, but I'm crying on the inside.
I mean, you got to laugh through the pain.
I'm crying. There's nothing here to be happy about. By the way...
Honestly, it almost doesn't feel real. Just saying.
Well, baby, reality hits.
I know.
Jason Renfro drops the $1.51 holler in the Cash App. Much love to you, Jason Renfro, going for that back-to-back in the Cash App. Like, the good old days, our 90s Cowboys. But yeah, that's not looking like a 2020s type of team anymore.
Yeah, Kevin Marsh said, I'm worried about McGovern more at center than those other three pieces.
I'm just saying, I'm including that as one of the pieces. McGovern at center is that center quarterback to offensive line communication. Biadasz been practicing this for 3 years. People just say, "Oh, he sucks. Replace him with Linder, whatever his name was, that fucking undrafted." People don't understand shit about football. That's the problem. Just throwing this guy, throwing that guy. You can fix the Zach Martin situation in some ways better than you can fix a center situation. And I'm just saying, like, let's say Zach Martin got hurt. You could probably. Put McGovern there, put Peters on the inside, a guard or something like that. I mean, there's a lot of options I think would be more, blocking-wise, it might be worse a little bit. But communication-wise, you don't lose a beat because of Biadasz. That's a huge loss for us, huge loss. If he's gone for any extended time for the playoffs, it's a huge loss for us. And we got, now we got 1 week, 1 game left to get to practice with the new center. And 2 weeks of practice before the playoff game at center for a new center. It's going to be McGovern, and we got to get the whole offensive line together.
BFW said, I knew Variable would thug up this game. Once again, we had an arrogant offensive game plan.
Yep, I agree with that. It's Kellen Moore with not sticking to the run, throwing the ball way too much. But are we surprised? Like, we know that already.
I know. And we actually have tried to run the ball. We have not been able to get anything going in the run game.
Dak just got club there, a hit, not late, but he was hit there on a pressure on the inside. Biadasz rolled out.
Biadasz ended up being carted off anyway.
Is that a late hit on the quarterback, on Dak? That's not good when you're in a cart going back out there.
Guys, like I said, the fact that...
Yes, told you. Did I not see that?
Yes.
Dak Prescott got hit.
One of the very few times you'll actually see Dak Prescott.
And I think it's because he led with the helmet. if I'm again, this is all happening in motion. I was watching where the ball was, but it definitely. I mean, he went with the helmet. I gotta say, I'm right on that one across all board there. Although a lot of people will say that's just football, which it used to be.
I mean, remember, guys, they made it very clear they're going to call anything that's close to looking like that. We've had something like that called on us. 2
penalties for 20 yards on us. They have 8 penalties for 114 yards on them.
We're only winning by 3.
I know. We're by 4. But they're getting the Cowboy treatment.
Sorry, I saw the 13 and it like...
They're getting the Cowboy treatment we got against the Niners in the playoffs. But they beat us by a little bit. It wasn't a lot. Here we go. They beat us by 4. There's Malik Davis, gets to the outside.
There we go.
See what a C-gap run does for you?
Look,
right
it's the fourth quarter, so if there was ever a time to get the run game going, it could be now when their defense is tired. That's all I'm saying. Like, not saying that...
I know, but I mean, the run game could have been going the whole game.
Necessarily, okay?
The whole game, the run game could have been going. The reason why they're probably going to run is I see number 85, Noah Brown, in the game. And when Noah Brown's in the game, that tells me he's going to probably be hopefully helping in the run block. But hey, we'll see. Looks like it's going to be a pass.
So now they're saying it's an ankle injury, actually, for Biadish.
Well, we're passing.
Dak
rolls out of that. What a play by Dak. Just don't get hurt.
Great job, Dak, of getting out of that sack. Now it's a 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2, I think. But, man, he almost got rolled down there. I don't like that.
Yeah, he managed to land on all fours like a cat, but still.
Ooh, man, I don't know. I looked bad at the end. It looked. I mean, what a great move by Dak.
He kind of hit his knees really hard when he kind of rolled. You know what I mean? Like there.
Yeah, it's the ankle as I was worrying about.
I don't know. That looked fine to me. The way
3rd and 2.5, I guess. We're bunched left. We got Noah Brown from left to right in motion. Dak in the shotgun, and we get the ball here. Dumps it down to Malik Davis wide open.
Come on, Davis, get the first.
First down and more.
First, way to go.
Inside the 15-yard line.
That's how you do it.
That's a first down, Cowboys. Let's get this game out of reach. Come on.
Yeah, we definitely do need a touchdown here.
Yeah,
so.
I mean that's what I'm saying. That's a two-play down there to me. Two down area for us. I would go all 4 downs to get a touchdown. That's what I would do. Get this game out of reach. Forget it. Why make it 20-13? Fuck all that. I rather have the defense have pressure. They stop them better when they have pressure.
So now it's 1st and 10, and we are in the red zone, if I'm not mistaken.
Maybe we're on a 15. We're on a 12, 13-yard line. Let's go. 1st and 10. Dak's in a shotgun. Of course, 1st and 10, shotgun. 3 receivers to the left, trips left. And you got, I think, Zeke on the right. So, nope. Throw to Noah Brown. CeeDee Lamb. Inside the 10 now.
You got like 3 yards?
Yeah, inside the 10. Whatever that. Where were we at? The 12? 13?
12.
There you go. So, I guess there's a couple yards we can get before getting a touchdown, possibly. But, so it's 2nd down and what, 7? Can we get into the end zone?
Looks like we're right on the 10-yard line instead. So maybe we're on the 13.
There you go. 2nd and 7. Let's go. Now we're going to, again, instead of running on 1st down, we're going to throw on 1st down, and now we're going to probably run here. 2nd and 7. Nope, we're throwing again. Why not? Kellen Moore's at the helm. That going for the end zone. Why
Way
not?
To go, Schultz.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Dalton Schultz's true
That's
trusted
the 2nd
target.
touchdown today, by the way.
Yep. Dalton Schultz again. Today,
is something
it was not
Zeke? We haven't seen him basically like the entire.
He was right there. Wasn't he there that time? I thought he was there. Yeah,
I thought that was Malik Davis. No,
that was him. That was Zeke. Peters with the blocking. Let's see if we're good here. We want him healthy for the playoffs, Peters, right? Good job for Peters. Good job. Great job. What am I talking? Good. Great job.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Zeke was out there on that.
What a catch what a pass by Dak. Give Dak credit on that pass.
He played only where Schultz could catch it.
Because Schultz was covered. That was a great pass by Dak Prescott. And a great adjustment, or not adjustment, just a great adjustment and a catch by Dalton Schultz.
You got to tighten down.
In great coverage by them. Unfortunately, he got hurt. Yeah, is that 47? So that looks.
Clark Kent said Cops is more exciting than this game.
They still get. I'm telling you, they still not getting the best game for their buck, bang for their buck. It is closer than what it was supposed to be. Let me fix the scoreboard.
I don't know. I kind of wish it would just eliminate the Thursday night games in general.
No, we need football on these nights.
I do like them being spread out more. I just think that realistically speaking, because of the short turnaround week and everything else, very rarely is it a good or fun game. It's literally just that game that you want to get through as much as possible, as quickly as possible. It just, I don't know.
We get 2 of those a year in Thanksgiving as well. We get guaranteed 2 Thursday games. Let me put it that way.
So, although usually at least with that, you know, they always do make sure to guarantee us to only have like one short situation like this usually.
Yeah.
So, although this year, obviously, we had 2 of them.
Yeah, and we did.
So,
and
this is a little atypical.
Yeah, and this is also, you got to remember this. This is what I was thinking about when I was looking at the schedule. And I'll pop this. What if something happens to one of our tackles? We got 2 old guys who are injury prone, let's just say, because of being so old.
Of course.
And, Tyron Smith's injury prone, but Peters
old
is also...
Old and or banged up.
Or both, right. So, what happens? We got Josh Ball after this.
Well...
We just bow out of the playoffs. We say thank you for...
happens?
Thank
we
you
cry.
Thank you, exactly. Thank you for having us here for the playoffs. Peace, see you later.
Look, you never give up, but damn.
Yeah.
That feels like just one blow too many.
See, that's my thing is that
I feel like I would like just wallow in that misery for a while and just...
And that's why I say, like...
Feel it. I don't know what to say.
And my point is, I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just trying to say that's what the Jason Peters situation now does to us. It's a good thing we have him, and he's not supposed to be our starter. He's supposed to be just in case, in a playoff game, what happens? Oh, now we got Josh Balls in the house. So, yeah. It just kind of... That's going to be
Josh
major.
Ball's everyone's favorite,
We
right?
basically lost a tackle, in a way. If I think about it, we lost a tackle. I think we got better... inside when it comes to blocking, but we lost the tackle, which has been our issue the whole year. I will say this. The smart thing would do is force your hand to try to run the ball in the playoffs more. Run the ball behind the much better block line than we have pass protection-wise, and I say that more because of Connor McGovern playing as a center right now. I don't know, just an idea. Maybe we're better because Tyler Smith gets to play guard, and he's even better at pass protection at guard and tackle. But he's great. He's been great all year at tackle. So it's going to be interesting to see what Joe Philbin, the offensive line coach for the Cowboys, what he's going to decide to do going forward in this. Really, got 2 weeks before the playoffs. 2 weeks before the playoffs. In my mind, I know we might win and the Eagles might lose, and there's a chance we get a bye. I mean, there's a chance we get a. I'm not gonna dream until week 18 on that and see what happens when we get there. We got to finish winning this game, and we got to see what happens with the Eagles now. On Sunday. And also still, if we want to get the bye week, by the way, we'd have to have the Vikings lose one of their last 2 games. And we'd have to have the Niners lose one of their last 2 games. Plus, we'd, of course, have to beat the Tennessee Titans and the Washington Commanders next week. Ooh, nice play. Nice block there. Sam Williams got popped really hard. There was a little block in the back. No call there. Burks, nice run.
They just got like 20 yards there.
Yep. Big play by them. We, of course, allowed that. We barely... the thing is that we get a lot of big plays on offense, and we don't allow many big plays on defense. They are one of the worst as far as getting big plays on offense. Guess what that calls? That counts a 10-yard plus. This is a 20-yard plus. Look at, Trayvon Diggs getting blocked all the way down the sideline. Come on, Trayvon. You're a better run stopper than that. Run supporter. There's some pressure.
Oh!
I thought Curse had a pick.
He flew right by it.
Curse was going at the player.
It was like right over his head by the time he was hitting the guy.
I'm glad that Curse was, making sure the guy was going to be his first primary target. Man, that was so close.
I love how everyone said Black and Blue's like, that could have been a pick.
Pick 6.
Santa Cruz just said, oh my God, what the fuck?
Just the angle, I think, So close.
Oh, it's funny. AF1892 said, Dak looks sexy with all the grass stains. It's funny because I see the grass stains and they look like someone shit themselves or something.
I see that. I say, damn it, I don't like that. It means he's been knocked down a lot. Let me go. Let's go here. Oh, pressure coming from Sam Williams. Drops it down, though, for a 10-yard gain and a first down. Of course. Of course we're going to stay in this game.
Again, we can't ever make anything easy for ourselves either, right?
Never.
So, by the way, Skeptical fan, Randy Stites with a $2 holler there. You know what Randy Stites had to say.
What did he say? What did the man Randy Stites have to say?
If the Vikings win out, best we can do... if the Vikings win out, the best we can do is second seed.
No. Well, yeah. Second seed.
Oh, God. Sam Williams is hurt.
Second seed, but if the Niners win out... Like, the Niners, if they also win out, the best we can do is third seed. Remember that. Randy Stites, there it is, that $2 holler for that second seed.
Yeah.
If the Vikings win out, we can only do as good as 2.
I guess
if the Niners win out, we can only do as good as 3.
We have finally reached our limit, guys. Everyone in the chat, Cowboys everyone said, bro, another one? This game ain't worth it. Cowboy Mosh said, lost. K-Man said, put the backups in. Say Cheese said, just rest everybody. So
they finally broke the Cowboy fan
I don't know
base.
if this is like a loss no matter what, but yeah, I'm getting to the point where like just start smuggling people out the window or something. Like just please put the backups in. There's no reason for this.
We just lost any chance in the playoffs because of this game. That's how important this game was. And that's why I said the number one thing on my list, everyone's like, let's win. The number one thing on my list was no injuries. But it doesn't matter. You can't help it sometimes. But this is what happens when you have to play a game late into a game. When you have to keep your starters in because you got to get a win for your fucking record, or if you're the coach, or for your stats, if you're the player. And then in the end, you lose pieces to your team to make that true run to end this thing. To the real reason you play the whole regular fucking season. But hey, I guess it's just a fan mindset. The player mindset is about getting the incentives. The coaching mindset is to look as good as you can, and on the regular season. Like Jason Garrett, he played his starters against Philly the last game just so he wouldn't be under 500. There was no need to do that. And when he lost, somebody lost his career. Who was that? Cooper, was it Cooper? Jonathan Cooper, was that his name? Who played guard, and he got rolled out in that game. He got a contract somewhere else really cheap, and he couldn't even play there.
Caveman said, take a knee 3 times and punt. Defense, just let him score. Titans can win 224 for all I care. Like, just... I mean, we'd set a record. Is that the kind of record we want to set? I don't know, but...
Man, I'm telling you.
It would be a record nonetheless.
It's unfortunate. I just think that...
Yeah, both safeties banged up. Guys, there's at this point, there's not a single player on our team who, isn't banged up, bruised up.
You guys might hate me for saying this, but I almost... Look, unless... let me put it this way. We hold on to this win. If the Niners and the Vikings lose this weekend, and the Eagles, now it's just us winning and the Eagles losing. That we have to go all out, wouldn't you say? And we're still probably not going to get it. But my point is this. I almost hope it can't happen. So we can just bench our guys against Washington. Let them in the playoffs. Knock Rodgers out of the playoffs. And the Packers. I don't know. I hate to say that about NFC East and a rival, but would you rather just, rest up your players, use this as your bye week? Curse almost some pressure. They go in deep. Deshaun Wright in coverage. At least this time he covers. No flags. Deshaun Wright in one of his few good coverage plays. I would say
that looked well done.
Yeah, good job by Deshaun Wright. Although they're booing there, I don't know if because it was they missed something obvious.
Fans.
Well,
no, I don't mean in a bad way.
There's not many there.
No, they're probably
Let's see. The mostly Cowboy fan. That's hands. Nah, there's not enough. There's not enough there to say. There's not enough there to say that that should be on Deshaun Wright or any kind of penalty. Although he did grab his arm at the end.
But again, at the end, right?
That's what you're saying right now. He only had one arm up, anyways.
There we go. Finally.
So here we go, guys. Now they're on our 45. Shotgun, 2nd and 10. Oh, almost.
I thought it was going to be a pick.
Deshaun Wright's heavily involved in this game, but that's not necessarily a great thing. That means they're picking his area. He did a good job there. By the way, Jabril Cox is in the game. A good job in getting to that spot there. And the reason they have Cox in the game because, he's more of almost an extra safety, I'm going to say. And even though he's a linebacker first, he's a coverage linebacker. So I think that they know that they're throwing, so put Jabril Cox in there, and let's see what he can do. 3rd and 5. Be nice to get a stop here. It doesn't really matter because they're going to go for it on 4th down. They're already on the 40. Why would they not go for it? So they motion Hooper, right to left, 3rd and 5 shotgun. There's some pressure. Here comes a blitz by Deron Bland. He throws a bad pass. Great job there.
That's exactly what we want.
And even though Deron Bland with a great job there, who do you credit for that?
I'm sorry?
Who do you credit for that play? That great pressure by Deron Bland. Because this is Dan Quinn. That's written in the book.
Sorry, I wasn't really sure where you were going with that one. I'm like,
it's the fact
Deron Bland?
No, I know.
I know. I got that now.
It's Dan Quinn's scheme that actually, now they're booing probably because they're punting, right? I'm assuming. Oh, no, they're going for it. Why would they boo? Under 10 minutes to go. They're going for it on 4th and 5. A little confusion on the Tennessee side. DeMarcus Lawrence also a little confused. They move first. Yes. It's on the Tennessee Titans.
You sure? Okay.
Well, I saw the ref do this.
No. Okay, good.
The ref false start. Now they're punting.
Good, because I hadn't seen that. I thought we moved first.
That's the worst tackle in the league. He was nervous. This is the 3rd time Micah Parsons has done this season. Just knowing that Micah's coming at you, you got a pass block. Daly, the worst rated PFF offensive tackle in the NFL. has now cost them 5 yards, and now it's 4th and 10, and now they're punting with the rookie, Ryan Stonehouse. Sounds like he's in Game of Thrones. Anyways, House of Stone.
There you go.
He's punting, and somehow we're almost there. Gallimore in the mix. Let this ball go out of bounds. There you go. I mean, to the end zone. Boom. So it goes to the 20. 9:50 to go. If I was us, just let's... What was my... You remember my score prediction was?
Actually, I don't. What was it?
That puts me... I feel sad.
I'm sorry, baby.
31-13.
Ah.
So a touchdoan here by
There
the
you
Cowboys.
go. So you would actually... Yeah, you'd be right on the money. So I think mine was 30-10.
Yeah.
I remember I piggybacked off somebody who said it in the chat. I can't remember who it was.
I said 30.
30-10.
I said 31-13. I said maybe 31-16, but I think 31-13 was. I remember I said I just flipped the numbers. So there we go. Could end up that way. I just thought it'd be more like we were at 31 and they were at 3, and then they scored a couple scores late in the game. That was my dream, but dreams didn't come true today, obviously. I want to make sure I remind everybody to hit that like button,
That's
that
right.
thumbs up right now for this stream. It helps the analytics, helps all the numbers, helps us get shown more throughout YouTube. So thank you for those that help with that. We're growing here. We're over 16. Today we hit 16,000. 16.1 subscribers, guys. 16.1K. Humbled by all the great fans and family that's joined on here for the ride. We'll keep growing with you guys and keep going doing these things like we've done for 5.5 years, literally 5.5 years on the New Year day. Yes, on the 1st of January. 5.5 years going for that 6 and beyond. You know what I mean? So, like we're trying to do, our Cowboys. So thank you for all along for the new G's or the OGs, the old G's. We appreciate all you guys here, part of the family with us on My Cowboys Family. So anyway, I know I'm filibustering. Make sure you hit subscribe.
Yes,
if you haven't
honestly,
subscribed, then hit the notification bell.
It is kind of crazy to think about 16K. So
yeah, over. Yeah, we're for 16.1 last I checked. So hey, we're growing slowly but surely. And again, you know, it's always ups and downs, and you know, on the channel, whatever, off season and stuff, but. Appreciate all the love from everybody out there, and you know, for the hard, I guess say the hard work that we do on our side. I didn't really think about it, but 5.5 years, I guess it is a lot of our life has been on this.
it has been.
Been on this ride here called MCF, My Cowboys Family, with the with us as you starting off as MCF too, because I was MC Fiance. Remember that? So it was when you were fiance, and I was one too, and then we went to MCW.
Now we are.
Now you upgraded to
MCF
W.
and MCW. Yes.
And I upgraded to MC Married too.
Yeah, so our safeties are all right. It seems like the most serious injuries so far. Biadish for sure. Questionable with that ankle injury. Outside of that, no one else has been giving any kind of other injury designation. So
Biadish is the biggest injury issue right now. Everybody else is bagged up though. That's my thing. Like you saw Curse limped off, and you had what's his name? Wilson got banged up. A couple guys, Malik Hooker, they all came back in the game. Nashawn Wright came back. Everyone came, but they're all banged up. We got to make sure we don't play with fire here. Now Zeke on the outside at the run, he falls down like no gain. I don't know why.
Again, our run game has not been able to just get consistent. Like we might have.
Man, Biadish is in his regular clothing here.
Yeah, no, he's
out for the game. We knew that.
Let's just hope he's not out for the year. That's my point. Like I really hope that he'll be able to.
He's
play.
in a cast.
Oh, forget it.
Left leg cast. On his knee, his ankle.
Remember,
ankle.
they're saying it's an ankle injury now.
That's a good thing. It could be a high ankle sprain. He could be back for the playoffs. It's important to see how our offense runs now, right? We got a touchdown off of this, halfway through that drive. There's McGovern at center. What a play. There you go. That's how you're aggressive. Dak to CD Lamb for about a 30-yard gain.
Easy.
First down. And on top of that, he held Byard's head like this a couple times on purpose, almost to say "fuck you" for that pick earlier. That was nice there, and it was good job by our entire offensive line there. McGovern rolling out at center, doing a good job. There's Noah Brown helping the block. I like that tight squeeze, but good play.
Still got it.
Big hit by Kalu. No, Gallup.
Oh, sorry, Gallup.
Gallup at the catch. But guys,
that looked like I saw the bottom of the 3. It looked like an 8.
Cowboys are coming to end this game. Finally, in the fourth quarter, we're coming to end the game. But look, here's the thing.
Better late than never.
I feel that there's blood in the water right now, and I feel we're Jaws. We're the shark. Because I do kind of, again, as long as there's no stupid shit that goes down, I feel good here. We're attacking in a good way. Now, we'll probably run here. Dak's under center, although I love nothing more than the play action. This is what I want to throw on a play action. I like pitching outside. Zeke gets about 2 yards. I don't know. I couldn't really tell which
But
line
still.
was which line.
But still.
2-3 yards. But the point is, under 8 minutes, and the clock keeps running. You know, run once in a while. It'd be nicer if we had a better, a consistent run game, I think.
I
but
agree.
they've done a good job slowing it down. I got to give them credit, even with their backups. They've done a good job. And our offensive lines, you know, right now we're literally on our like 18th different fucking combination. Even though there's 3 Hall of Famers, future Hall of Famers, on our offensive line right now. You know that, right? 3 Hall of Famers. Jason Peters on the left tackle. You got right guard Zach Martin and right tackle Tyron Smith. Dak taking a sack after I named everybody there. Oh no! Oh no! Tyler Smith got rolled on there at the end. So their guy, but I know I'm worried about Tyler Smith.
I think Tyler got up. Yeah, he's up.
They're trying to kill me. They are trying to kill me there.
God, I just need this game. Like I just need this game to end,
Yeah.
and I don't mean that even in a
CeeDee
bad
Lamb
way.
is
Just
being
in
double
a please.
teamed, guys. Oh man, I just don't like
that.
that.
Got twisted up pretty bad there
I know.
too.
I don't like Tyler Smith also getting in the twist. Jesus.
By the way, that was McGovern, in case anyone was wondering.
McGovern at center, but but the problem is that he didn't. You know, what I'm saying, it's like they covered up our guys on that play. They actually did a good job in doubling CeeDee Lamb.
I know.
I think they felt, oh, here they go again. They're gonna try to attack with CeeDee Lamb. Well, they were right. Now it's 3rd and fucking 15. There goes the blood in the water. It cleared up. We didn't get to attack. 3rd and 15. You hit one of those. I'm gonna call it the T.Y. Hilton plays, like we did earlier in the game. I'm not saying we go for the end zone, but I'm just saying, do you go for it here? And here's the thing: you're giving away 3 points now. That's the one difference here. Does it make a difference at 3 points?
I mean, every point makes a difference.
I say go for it. I say go for the T.Y. play here, on the brink of a field goal. No, I guess we're going to go quick screen to see that CeeDee Lamb makes the play to almost get a first down, but we're about, 5 yards short. 4th down, do we go for it?
I don't think we go for it, but I guess you never know.
I say go for it, man. They're kicking the field goal.
Yeah. So, like I said, go for the conservative, easy points. Why do you want your offense out there?
I know.
So,
I think
you get what I'm trying to say?
This
though?
one I agree, because it's too far away. We were on the more than goal line earlier. That's 4th and 5. I mean, why not fake it here?
You could.
If you're going to fake it, this is the part.
Not worth it, though.
But I will say the 45-yarder is the big Achilles heel. The 40-yarders are the ones that I'm scared of when it comes to Maher. So let's get some perfection on these 40-yarders. Barely fucking makes it. He's getting
look.
At least you know where the problem comes with him. It's not 50.
Most
not 50 plus 30 less.
I know,
it's the 40
most
yarders.
consistent player on our team is probably Brett Maher right now, as far as
yeah, we know him. We read him like a book. We know him like a book.
It's crazy.
Yeah, well, we've had him like 3 different times.
Sorry, baby. I am freezing.
So put it down.
Yeah, a little bit more.
Yeah, put it a little warmer.
I'm sorry. I'm like
shivering
guys. Over here, like
after having so much time here in the house, having it like 62 degrees, 65 degrees. When it comes to it's been like 30 degrees low and like 40 degrees high in Florida in the central area. So we haven't had to use any AC or anything like that. Usually we do have to use air conditioning. But the crazy part is that because we've had today's the first day that the weather is more normal Florida weather, I guess you could say, in my opinion, and at this time of the year, and at the same time, which I love the cold, but then it makes me feel like if it's 70 degrees in the house, that's still too hot. And plus the game on top of it, that makes me get hyped. Plus I'm not feeling good. All these things together.
I know, but let me
yeah,
heat me
I'll
up for
warm
a
you
minute
up.
and then defrost me.
T Green predicted 27-16. I think they'll be going for it the rest of the game. And plus, why we kicked that field goal? It makes it a 2-touchdown game. You obviously want to
30-13. I think is still within the realm of possibility, which is not too far off my score prediction.
And that's true. Joe Wara is reminding us, and I forgot to mention this earlier in the stream. He said, MCW, I read that Dak tied Aikman for most touchdown passes in history tonight. Yep.
Oh, that's right.
He needed 2.
Yeah.
He got 2 touchdown passes.
2 of them.
If he gets one more, he'll break that record.
Mm-hmm. So, let me see. Yeah, 45 in Miami. Yeah. So right now, I think it's in the 50s right now, like mid-50s or something.
Echo, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 63 degrees Fahrenheit. Tonight, expect a low of 60 degrees.
Yeah,
There
60,
you go. So
60
63.
degrees. 63 right now, and 60 is a low. So,
Yeah, that's cold.
That's cold. Are you freaking kidding me? That's freaking hot as shit.
Guys, I'm like the iguanas. If it gets below 40, I just freeze and like fall off the tree and just don't move, and then need to defrost. That's it. I have temperature control problems, okay? I'm suffering from success. No, I'm suffering from cold.
Justin Corl's makes me crack up. If the panic didn't happen 2 years ago, Frederick would be playing right now at center.
You see, even AF1892, she's like, FCW said defrost me. Cold is negative 10 degrees Fahrenheit. Like,
Thank you.
no, I am a very, very sensitive person to the cold. I don't handle cold
I'm very
well.
sensitive to the heat.
I need lots of layers. So...
Oh, man. Good kickoff here. Oh, wait. No, is it? A horrible kickoff.
Why was there a flag?
35-yard line. You can't... Okay, on kickoffs, as you probably forgot, you cannot kick the ball out of bounds or it goes to the 35-yard line or 40-yard line. I don't know what the rule is now. It might have changed it. But it went out on the fucking 1-inch line. And, of course, that's still on Maher. They get the ball basically almost midfield.
Let me see.
And that's
By the
Maher.
way, real quick,
Maher.
ZamDFW said... McCarthy will want to run the ball to close out the game. Just don't run into the run blitzes. So, let me see. Justin Crowell's also saying if the pandemic hadn't happened 2 years ago, Frederick would have been still playing.
But Frederick would have... No, he would have probably been rolled on. I mean, I'm just saying, he would have been the guy being rolled on right now. Right?
I guess technically.
Yeah. He was kind of superhuman, though. Maybe he wouldn't have been... Maybe he would have been okay from that roll. Oh, shit. A lot of pressure. They dump it down for 2-yard gain. Now our defense... Now I feel our defense is kind of blood in the water attacking. They might not get a stop on every down, but here's where that interception happens. Here's that pick six. That fumble, that sack. But here's where that turnover happens. That pick six happens right now. I feel it kind of happening here. There's Sam Williams. From behind. He's still chasing him. Man, he's slippery. And there's the pick.
Is that
oh, he hit it. Not Sean Wright. But I'm sure,
there you go.
I'm pretty sure his left heel hit out of bounds first.
Well, let's see what they say first.
Don't celebrate too much, Nashawn Wright.
Let me see. Real quick, I was actually going to read a comment here. Clark Kent said, we'll probably sign Nick Martin tomorrow. That's Zach Martin's brother who plays center.
Yeah, that might need to. Let's see if his left heel hits in bounds. The other angle you'll give
his whole body fell in bounds. Like.
Oh, yeah, good. Ooh.
Oh, yeah, he's good. Okay, I see what you mean now.
Yeah, that scared me. That's it. And interception. I
was confused the other way.
The pick is coming, I said. Boom.
Is in.
Yes.
Oh.
And that's all we needed. It was one. It's a matter of time. Blood was in the water there. Now it's put up that touchdown for Dak and Pat. Hey, got to give props to Dak.
And yes, we do suddenly like Nashawn Wright. You know why? Because he got us a pick. There you go.
No, not just that. He's playing a good game. Overall, he had a couple bad plays. He had a couple good plays. But he was in the right spot there. He took advantage of an offense that's not that good, that had to force the ball down the field in a limited amount. They need 2 touchdowns in 6 minutes to get fresh year on. So, yeah, it worked out for the best. The thing is, Sean Wright's going to be tested a little bit more as we get into the playoffs. That's what's going to be the truth. I'm still unsure about him. Great that he got a pick. Anyone gets a pick, that's good. We're going to love that. But come on. Can't worry about... You got to look at the overall picture, not just... couple of highlights. Right now, he's trending the right direction when it comes to Nashawn Wright. But he was playing poorly in the first half.
Definitely needed that interception.
Play action there. Sure. No blocking by Peters. He missed his block.
Dak
gets out of it.
No way.
Wow, good defense. But Dak even made that possible. Dak literally, I don't know how he steps up in that. I agree with
that. That was like the defensive play of the game, it feels like, or something. Because that was, I'm just saying, that was, he literally hit it like he was trying to catch it with one hand.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Perfectly. And I don't think he had enough time to, I don't know. They won't show that again, but that was actually really well done by the
defensive player.
Tennessee Titan was.
Sean Wright's pick.
Showing our pick just now. So.
But again, people are going to hype him up like that. He's great because he got a pick. Got to be careful about that. He just was in the right place, right time, at the right part of the game. And he did a great job for that. Dak throws it down. Damn it. 3rd and 10, incomplete. Noah Brown. It's a flag, though.
Oh, there we go.
Another flag on Tennessee? What's that? Holding Cowboys. Tyler Smith, another. Tyler Smith is actually playing poorly at the tackle spot, at the guard spot right now.
Honestly, just too much moving around. Or side note,
he hasn't been
McGovern
there
at
since
center is just not
helping
doing
him
him any favors.
Well, you got to remember that he hasn't practiced at the left guard spot since training camp. I think a week for everybody in practice will improve the offensive line as a whole. I do think that. That's a thing that usually always happens. And when you got Pro Bowlers in there, and I say long-time Pro Bowlers and future Hall of Famers, that's going to come a little quicker. That's the advantage of having vets. Fair catching it here. Fumble!
Ooh,
Wake up, man! What the fuck
Jesus,
you doing? There you go, Cowboys ball.
Thank you.
The wrong. Is that number 30? By the way,
Land.
there's a flag on the field, so let's see what happens. But yeah, it was an obvious situation. I mean, Kelvin Joseph had the recovery.
Like they were sleeping out there.
The thing is that he just looked at the ball. The ball bounced out. He just looked at it. What's going on with him? He's got a.
Oh, it hit.
Oh no,
Kelvin Joseph first.
Yeah, it hit Kelvin Joseph.
Is that a penalty?
Yes, it's on him.
Does that mean we don't? Kelvin Joseph. So does that mean it's not
their ball? It's not a fumble. He got too close to where the ball hit him first. Yeah.
We can't have anything good.
That's not. I don't hear one person say that's bullshit. That's actually the right call, guys. Just
no. It's, the whole point is, I'm not saying the call itself.
No,
is bullshit.
I'm not saying you. I know some people saying in the chat probably. It's the refs cheating.
The fact that he got it is bullshit. Well, like not him personally. I'm just saying, like the fact that he committed the penalty.
Right. The fact that it happened is what sucks. Yeah, because that would have been a nice little ending, cherry on top kind of deal of the game. A very poorly played game by the Cowboys overall. Consistently wise, let's be real. That's the biggest issue here. Yeah, we win the game. We might win by 2 touchdowns, but so much more that went into this game. The possibility of injuries that could be devastating going forward into the playoffs with Biadish. A couple other guys banged the fuck up. And then again, to me, it's some of the same inconsistencies we're seeing all year. It's going to happen in the playoffs. You're not going to win a Super Bowl with inconsistencies like this in a game. And you're playing lesser talent here. This is lesser talent. Keep that in mind.
They get an easy first.
Yeah, no, the Cowboys not going to play tough here. They're going to play a little prevent defense.
Let me see. Yeah, I don't know why we're still dealing with Bossman Rap, but the biggest reason is probably his draft capital. Like, we invested a little too much draft choices in him.
And we don't have anybody else to go there right now. Trayvon Mullen, for some reason, is not being used at all right now. He's still inactive 2 weeks in a row, even though he came to us about, 2.5 weeks ago? So I want to see his movement into this secondary. Mackenzie Alexander, although had 14 snaps, Sam Williams with a hit there. That's almost a pick. The hit knocks the ball way out of bounds. But I just want to see more from those guys. Anyways, getting a 3rd and 4 here, guys. With 4:15 to go. This game should be over, but it's never over till it's over, as you know. But if you had Tom Brady back there, I think you'd say
we'd be having a different discussion, I guess.
Yeah,
nice to see Sam Williams is all right. So it seems like outside of Biadish, all the guys who had some kind of banged up, bruised injury in today's game were able to come back at some point or another.
But they're still banged up. Keep that in mind. 3rd and 4, guys. Shotgun for Dobbs, Tennessee. There comes Micah coming from the outside. I see him. He's hunting him down, but the guy gets it out fast for the first down. Fast enough. Oh, he's on the scamper to the right. And drops it down to Robert Woods for the first down. So they keep their drive going. First down. They have 4 downs. Keep in mind it's going to be a 4-down situation for them constantly. So they need 10 yards and 4 downs. Cowboys are keeping everything in front of us. That's more prevent-like defense. We're going to probably keep 2 safeties back at least. Dropping a 3rd in the middle.
Cleveland Brown said, Bossman would have a better career doing collab with Beasley than playing in the NFL.
You're probably 100% right about that. At least right now in his career. And damn, it's too bad all he has to do is play special teams. He can't do that. He can't do that as good as he's got some good numbers for special teams. Oh, they're going for the end zone. Good coverage there.
Nothing.
You know who's getting a lot of help? Malik Hooker is really doing a great job. There's the Westbrook.
They keep picking on him.
Well, I'm saying they keep picking on Deshaun Wright. That's the game plan. That's smart. And that's why this is Dan Quinn again adjusting by saying, you know what, I'm going to make sure give you a little more support back there. I think the whole game plan has been Malik Hooker, lean to wherever Deshaun is. If he's on the left or right, lean to his side and help him out. You know what I mean? I truly believe so. He's a left side cornerback right now in this game.
You can't.
Dave's on the right side.
And not just that, but it does feel a little bit stupid of the Cowboys to just like throw him out there and leave him like alone on his island.
Yeah,
without no one around.
And they know the other team is. They know the other team is going to attack that. And good blocking inside. A nice, better job by the Cowboys knocking the ball down there. Who was that? Gallimore? DeMarcus Lawrence. DeMarcus Lawrence knocked the ball down. The pressure was gone. There was no pressure there. There was no pressure there. And then, luckily, DeMarcus Lawrence put his big mid up there and knocked the ball down. But now forcing a 3rd and 10, which, remember, guys, 2 plays. 2 plays to get 10 yards right now instead of 4. So we're down to 3rd down and 10. Here we go.
By the way, Cowboy Longhorn said, I've seen enough. No starter should play against Washington.
That's a great question to go into this. But if the Eagles lose, we're going to play our starters. Oh, man. Here comes a sack. Is that Deron Bland coming?
Does it count as a sack?
No, of course not. But
damn,
he got the ball out the last second.
Hit.
Oh, man, don't get hurt on some dumb shit here. Donovan Wilson recovered the fumble. If he was not going forward with it, we'll see the replay. But if we'll end up getting the ball if that's the case. It probably looks like an incompletion. It's incompletion because he threw the ball away before he got sacked. Who is that? Bland? Yeah, it was Bland that came in there. Yeah, he was throwing it. So 4th and 10. They need 10 yards on one play. And that's a Dan Quinn special there. Another one. We talked about it earlier. Bringing in Bland on those little corner blitzes. He's doing a great job at that. Moving the ball. There's Micah for the 4th time.
I mean, I feel
like 3 weeks.
I feel like we can make a compilation video of just times that Micah Parsons caused a penalty by existing.
Just by standing there.
All he does is stand there. He feels like an NPC character from a GTA or something. Like he kind of just standing there or whatever, and you interact with him, and it's like, what do you want? Or something like, I don't know. You get my jokes there.
Double drop there. Yes, I do. The man Randy Stites and Redman are dropping some love, each of them. I can't see it yet on my side, baby. What?
Let me see. Well, we have Redman Art, the $2 holler, saying, I'm back in Texas. Had a 2-hour layover in Dallas. So, hey, enjoy.
Damn, yes. You're back home. Sweet home. Micah. He wants that sack. He's not going to get it. There's a nice hit there. Tip in the air. Incomplete. Cowboys ball. 4th and 15 is now Cowboys ball.
Thank you, Redman. By the way, Randy Stites with his $5 holler said, hey, MCF, come on down to Kansas City. You can stay at my house for the 2023 draft. Hey, we might just have to take you up on that offer.
Kind of fun right there. I don't know. We love
plus,
the one
I
in
will
Dallas.
say, I've been through the entire East Coast. I've been a little bit inside, but I've never actually been to, like a good chunk of, the Midwest or middle of so America. I'm saying, like, I guess Kansas Midwest, right? Midwest?
Yeah. Kansas is definitely Midwest.
Yeah, I've never been to the Midwest. Trying to think what's the farthest west I've been out. I guess Tennessee, actually. Now that I think about it. Tennessee might be the most west I've been, or Ohio, depending on how you count that. You know what I mean? So.
Oh, that's not west at all, though. That's north. You know what I'm saying? Like Ohio.
It's
I know
still
what you mean.
West
I know, but the most west you've gone is like
sense.
Dallas.
That's why I said, I'm like, I don't know how much you count Ohio. So
Dallas
true,
is the most.
Dallas.
Yeah, Dallas is the most west you've gone.
So,
and it's kind of a little
bit.
bit.
In my head, I was thinking like road trips.
Some little western flavors there, though, with the way it was like dry, the dry heat, rather than it was here humid as hell, like we're in a forest all the time in Florida.
I know. As Jason Renfro said, I thought it was gonna be like 34-13. Oh man, another Tennessee tightened down.
Damn. I mean, it sucks for them, but at least it's like their depth, not their starters. I'm just saying, like that's like we're losing some starters here. At least we're getting guys hurt, bumped and bruises on starters, and hopefully, I don't know what's going. Listen, Biotish, he's not playing next game. I can tell you that. To me, it's one thing about Biotish. Can he come back in 2 weeks for the wild card game? And if he's not able to, we have to do all our effort here. Joe Philbin, you get paid big bucks. You're McCarthy's buddy. It's time to put up or shut up here. He's been doing a good job the last. I think he's done. I'll give him more credit than you guys have. Some of you guys, but I think that now he's got to put it up here. We got 3 future Hall of Famers. I know a couple of them are really old, or at least Jason Peters is. Either way, got to make it happen, and it's gonna all be about how can Connor McGovern handle the center spot. Tyler Smith should be okay at guard, and everybody else. Well, the Zach Martin, Tyron Smith, and Jason Peters. These are all future Hall of Famers, and they've been playing fucking great for the most part.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. In my head, Texas is not in the Midwest for some reason. It's like in the South. So, Even though I have been
me, it's
there,
south,
like in my
but yeah,
head,
it's
like I
Midwest
wasn't
south.
thinking Dallas was
Oh
west.
no,
Like,
Zach Martin's ankle.
no, he's
He definitely grabbed his ankle on the ground.
look. He did something. Look,
I know.
2 minutes and 40 seconds. 2 minutes and 40
Can we
seconds.
put our backups in then? I mean, we just got to run the ball twice and punt. What the fuck are we getting rolled on here? Our starter's getting killed.
So,
Zach Martin going down?
Yeah, I've seen lots of people saying, like, why do we still have our starters in?
There's no reason for this shit. They're trying to be fucking arrogant. I hate it. I hate this
Trying
shit.
to be cute.
Shotgun, we're throwing. CeeDee Lamb, good blocking, gets a yard. Big fucking deal. Let's just hope everyone gets up with no injury. That's knock on wood. Good.
That was not necessary.
Punt the ball now. Just
By the
saying,
way,
this is sickening.
finally broke Zeke's touchdown streak, by the way.
Damn, that sucks.
Couldn't quite get
No, he
it.
scored.
He didn't score in this one.
Yeah, he did. His first touchdown was
Oh,
him.
that's right. He did.
Yeah,
that's
I was
right.
like, hey, he got 9.
My bad. Yeah, he did get 9.
Yeah, he freaked me out for that.
No, because I was thinking in my
I was trying
head.
to
I
which streak
remember.
you're talking
No, because
about.
I remember I was thinking in my head. I'm like, no, he didn't end up scoring there. It ended up being Schultz or something, right? But no.
No, Schultz
so that's
scored.
officially the 2 minute
So
warning.
Schultz only has 1.
It's been a long day.
Yeah.
This Thursday game has been rough, not just for the Cowboys, but for us here.
it's a work week.
On the MCF side of things.
It's a work week. It's tough, guys. We're up early. Well, you're up early. And
This is technically a 16-hour day right now. By the time we end the stream, I have basically been going nonstop since I got up.
Yeah, and because tomorrow we also are nonstop going and driving out to the ATL.
Yes, no rest for the wicked.
Yeah, we're gonna be busy tomorrow doing our thing. So again, if we do something small, a shorter stream tomorrow, we'll see. But we'll definitely do something to keep everyone up to date on things here on My Cowboys Family. Either way, we're probably going to end this one right away after this. We'd have to give you a breakdown or nothing like
Donald
that.
Sá was saying it's 58 degrees here in southern Ohio, so
that's not
there
bad.
You go.
Here
That's
it's
actually
62.
nice.
Yeah. Let's hit up some of the comments because I know that we're going to be ending this pretty much after this game ends. And it's pretty much over. Let's be real about it. We're punting. It's all about just making sure there's no injuries.
Yeah, Say Cheese just said we've had so many injuries. Like, let's just get to the end of this game.
And I say injuries. I think we know the one major injury is Biotish, but we know there's other injuries that are teetering on.
Oh yeah,
what could happen?
Guys, we're gonna see
linger?
half this team is gonna end up on the injury report, even if it's just bumps and bruises, right?
Yeah, some of these things going to linger into the playoffs. There's no question it is. No question. It's just it's too bad.
So yeah, thankfully Zach Martin ended up being okay there.
Yeah,
So
he walked it off, but man, just saying, like every play is a risk. Is my point. Jason Renfro, by the way, not just the Cash App King, but he's got 80 points on the stream, boss. Much love to him because we are dropping out of here shortly after this ends. Jason Renfro is also the Cash App King and the leader on that side, trying to go back to back like our old '90s Cowboys.
Shit, they run and get like 13 yards there. Oh, there's about to be a fight. Sam Williams threw a punch with somebody.
Don't tell me he threw a punch. He'll be out for
you know what I mean? Not throw a punch, but they both kind of, I know, very, very, very technical term. You know what I mean? Like both players kind of swung a little bit at each other, kind of swung. I don't know.
Shotgun, they're running the ball up the middle. They're just trying to run the clock out here, and we just got to stop the run a little bit. And Neville Gallimore with the tackle. We just got to get these plays out of the way and hopefully no injuries. By the way, I know I already shout out Jason Renfro, the stream boss, and the Cash App King and leader. But you got the man Grant G, 1971. He's our sponsor of the week for 3 straight weeks in a row. He's going for 4 because he's in first place on the overall board. Stelios drops to 3rd because Jason Renfro, yes, he's got 3 spots on the board here out of the 5. He's close to, I think he's like 20 back on Grant G. So we'll see how that goes as the week continues because we're not crowning champions today. We're crowning champions Sunday on Sunday night stream or whatever kind of semblance we have of a Sunday night stream. So we'll figure it out. But either way, guys, thank you. Here, all you guys here, Jason Renfro.
Sunday stream because they will stream at some point in the day.
Yeah, is it the plan? I don't know.
No, Sunday, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the
That's
plan
what I'm saying.
is.
Like, I don't know what we're doing for New Year's.
Yeah.
Like as far as
no,
so.
no, I know what you mean. No, I know. We might do something on New Year's Eve as well. But I'm saying
we'll see.
I'm saying on the 1st because we're driving back here, so that's going to be tough. Let's see here. They're running onto a pitch outside. Good job by Damone Clark. That's the speed and that ability to cover the out. See, that's what LVE can't do. What Damone Clark just did there, as that's the last play of the game. And let's hit that final up on here. Take a couple quick comments, a couple more quick shout outs, and then we're going to rock out of here, guys. We're exhausted.
Let me see. Real good. Skeptical fan said embarrassing. Asmodeus just said. Seichi said, yeah, ugly win, but good game. So, Lost in Translations podcast said, good game, not really. So, Seichi said, ugly trash win, but okay. Mike Leach's World said, push on the spread and over under. Wild.
Yeah, that is 13 points.
So,
wait, was it 13 points? So actually, it depends where you did it, but I think it was 13. The last I saw would have bumped up to 14. I'm not sure, but you're right. You win if you go on the over on that one. On the ones I've seen.
Yeah. So there we go. That does, like you said, that brings us to the official end of
the game.
The game. And also our live stream, because we do have to kind of, wrap things up on the post-game stuff.
Isn't it disappointing that we have to be so unhappy about going 12-4 right now?
I mean, we know the reason why it's disappointing, though. Number one, first and foremost, injuries. Then after that, I would say it's, some of the execution and everything else that we saw. Like, too many guys banged up, too many injuries. Biadish, sorry, I genuinely was just thinking about it again. Like, damn, I can't believe we might have lost him for, longer than just a game or two. Although now
2 games means you're out of the wild card, game, and that means that how much is that?
Might as well be the end of the season.
Do we get him to the next round? If we do, then at least he plays. But then, that's part of the whole thing here. Unfortunately, we lost Biadish for we don't know how long. We have a bunch of guys banged up and bruised up on defense for sure, and that. That could come back to bite us. The performance was not what I was expecting. I thought we'd do a lot better and dominate the game a lot better against their backups. And when you look at, the fact that the defense played strong in the beginning, right? Very strong in the beginning. And then the offense kept giving the ball away on stupid, simple execution things. Like that Dak's decision on the Dalton Schultz interception before the half. I don't know about the snap execution stuff, but who's that on, Biadish or Dak? And then the big one to me was Hendershot. We were driving smoothly down the field. When Hendershot, it just killed the drive, gave him the ball back in interception. Again, our defense played great given the circumstances, but the key is that the defense then kind of had some weaknesses and broke down a couple times, and we kind of made some plays to get some turnovers there that kept us from giving up as many points. But 13 points. I mean, did you really think that was going to be, they were going to beat us with 13 points? No way. It would have been nice to hit the 30s, though, in my opinion, as far as our side of things, with our super-duper offense was supposed to have. And, we played pretty much all of them out there. The only difference is we lost Biadish, for the fourth quarter or so. So, end of the third. So, anyways, that's the assessment, really. It's about what happens to the Eagles now. It isn't even a reason to play your guys on against Washington when they unveil their silly little mascot. But that's what it comes down to here. And then, mending from these injuries. Anybody who's banged up or bruised up needs to just take this game off, use this as the bye week. But if the Eagles lose, do you play your starters full blast against Washington? I'm asking you.
I mean, if the Cowboys weren't afraid of playing their starters here, I don't see why they would somehow be afraid of playing them against Washington.
I'm saying even
under that circumstance.
Let's say
Me personally,
J-Ron Curse that's banged up a little bit. Would you play him or not? Like he's just a little banged up.
The problem is that we kind of have to play him. So like the guy, if there is a guy that's like kind of on the bubble, but he's okay, but he still has like a few little like. Yeah, they're playing. Like, we are kind of in an all-hands-on-deck type of situation.
The bubble guys. Not the guys that are really banged up. They're not playing. The guys that are good to go, they're playing. But I'm talking about the guys that are, like, just in that area, like they're nicked up, bruised up, banged up. They could use a week off. I think I would bench them. Because what would be the advantage of doing that? If the Eagles will still have to lose against the Giants that day, when they play on week 18. And then on top of that, we'd have to, number one, number two, I guess, would be beat. We had to beat them. We had to win our game out and beat the Commanders. And the Eagles would have to lose to the Giants. And then we could still only be the third seed playing the Giants or the Commanders. You know what I mean? Like, it goes from us being, like, if the Vikings went out or the Niners went out or both, I'm saying we're going to drop the second or third seed, even if we win the division. Keep that in mind. That's crazy. But yeah, if the Niners and Vikings win, the Niners and Vikings have to lose a game, one of their last 2 games, for us to try to get that first seed and get our official bye week. So that's the question. Everyone's still playing for a position spot here, in my opinion. Any quick thoughts in there, baby, on this whole situation?
Let me see.
Building to next week, because this was not a. I hear about your guys' voices about this game, and I expected this game to be lackluster.
Yeah, Wiseman27 said, I would bench him too. Also, Vikings or the 49ers need to lose.
That's the thing. We need them to lose a game, 1 each. I don't think people understand that. They think that if we just win the division, we're the first seed. If Minnesota wins out, they're the first seed. If the Vikings and the Niners win out, that's the first and second seed. If we win and we are the third, if we win the NFC East, we become the third seed. Now, if the Niners lose a game, that's what I'm trying to say. I think, to me, here's what it comes down to. It's not just the Eagle game. Because I know winning the East would be great and all that, but is it worth another injury-riddled game for the playoffs? So to me, it's like, I don't know. I would handle this game in the sense of this. These three games we're going to watch, and I'm going to just end it with this. The 3 games we're going to watch this weekend that matters anything to the Cowboys is the Philadelphia Saints game, right? We know we want the Saints to win that. And I'm going to add in there the Minnesota game. They got to lose that game. And the Niner game, they got to lose that game. If the Niners and the Vikings and the Eagles lose, then I will say, you know what? We got to go all out and win this game. Because then all we have to do is win and the Eagles have to lose. And we get to bye. That's a much bigger prize. Outside of that, if any of these if the Vikings win, the Niners win, and the Eagles win, it's over. I mean, you bench every single player in your team, and even if one of them, win, even if one of them win, you bench. I think you bench your anybody who's on the bubble, you got to bench them.
So, real quick, guys. Again, let me go ahead. Hit up the chat here one last final time. Yeah, if you are here, make sure to say hello.
Yeah, these are kind of our last comments and shout out moments here, because from this side of things, I'm peacing out on the camera side. So, baby, say you're buying on here. Yes. And we'll be back tomorrow, some way, some form, some fashion, talking Cowboys, a quick recap or whatever it is. The Stars. Over.